Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. If you were looking for the internet's most exciting and interactive live break room, then you have come to the right place. We are opening live break mystery boxes featuring the biggest names from across the sports world every single day. If you're new to breaking with us, we can help break it down and make it as easy to understand as possible. First, head over to the live break page and look for a series that suits your interests. Most of our series will have 8 spots, which represent the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, that means you have a 1 in 8 chance to win that item at an extremely discounted rate. Next, click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you've completed your checkout, tune into the next available live breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at noon, 3, or 6 p.m. Central Time any day of the week. As you watch, you will see your name appear on the screen when your specific break begins. Your name will go into the randomizer and will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that evening's dice roll number. Once randomization is over, the list of names of people that bought into that live break will be matched up with a specific division. If the item that is pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations, you just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia. Want to guarantee yourself an item as opposed to testing your luck? Some of the series that you see on the live break page can be purchased under the mystery box tab of our website. Those boxes could either be shipped directly to your door or open live on the air before being sent to you. While you are there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Points Club. This exclusive club earns you points toward specific discounts, signed items, or exclusive events each and every time you buy at ultimateautographs.com. The moment you have been waiting for has come. Let's break some signed memorabilia.
And welcome in, everybody. UA Break Room, 9 a.m. sharp. How we doing, Nick Johnston, Mike Napolitano to my left? How we doing this morning, Mike?
Pretty good, pretty good. Ready to get the morning started here. It's been a fun weekend. You and I were here yesterday, almost all day.
Yeah.
So we're ready to get back to the heat.
Yes, sir. Went through an entire Easter series yesterday. Dipped into a couple other things. But still lurking around. We got one more box in that practice squad. We got a brand new practice squad after that. 3 more spots, 3 more boxes to go in this vault, and then we'll crack open a new one. Once one vault closes, another one will open. Otherwise, pretty wide open across the board, guys and gals. Welcome in, welcome in. Like I mentioned, Easter was just yesterday. We just had that go through. Hopefully, we can get some other specialty stuff going as well. So, look forward to it of the day. Should be fun. Let's go ahead and get our dice roll. Let's go get our Chase wheel spin of the day. Get all situated. Need 6 or better on the dice roll, and 6 on the nose works for me.
Rolling doubles.
Yahtzee. From 7 to 6 from last night. Good stuff, guys and gals. Alrighty, and then we of course also need what our Chase wheel spin is of this morning. Let's figure that out as well. Getting everybody in here. Nice bright and early on this Monday morning.
Ooh, okay.
And that'll work out. Jerseys are looking all right.
Yeah, that is what we are closest on.
Yeah.
We have, I believe, 2 spots to go here in the jerseys.
That works for me. There's 2 spots left to go in the jerseys, guys and gals. Let's hop on over. The jerseys we're still looking for. Let's see. Jamar Chase is still in there if you're chasing him. Marshall Falk, Brian Urlacher, Jim Kelly, Michael Irvin, and then Corey Dillon is our secondary unlisted headliner in the No Huddle jerseys this morning. Like I said, that'll be our Chase wheel spin of the morning. Like Mike just mentioned, 2 away already.
Yes.
It's our closest break already on this morning. So might as well compliment it, like I said. The wheel always kind of finds its way naturally, and sure enough, it did this morning. Jerseys are the chase. Also looking around, like I said, with the vault, 3 boxes left, 1 vault key, 1 headliner, and we know that headliner is T.J. Watt on an authentic. So we can go ahead and if we want to slide in there, obviously the AFC North would most likely be everyone's go-to division for that one. Otherwise, like I said, vault key, still have $100 left in a vault key. Bonus banger in there, and then another bonus banger still lurking around as well. Finally, practice squad. All headliners are gone. One more bonus banger. Out one practice squad. In comes a new practice squad. Also looking around as well. I formation minis. We have Ed Reed and Ray Lewis on a dual sign mini. Matt Ryan still available. Bo Nix, Tyreek Hill, and then Maurice Jones-Drew, MJD, as the secondary unpictured headliner. Finally, in the diamonds. Diamonds are looking good as well. 19 boxes on 8 headliners. 3 of those are still speed flexes. Barry Sanders on a speed flex, Michael Irvin, and Kyler Murray all on speed flexes. Joe Burrow, on that salute to service. Nice looking lid right there. Tony Gonzalez and Tyreek Hill. And then Warren Sapp is our unpictured listed headliner, secondary headliner. Still looking around as well. The Can't Miss 1 and 4. Can't Miss 1 and 4 has 4 headliners on, 9 boxes. Hulk Hogan on the t-shirt, George St. Pierre on the glove, and Alonzo Mourning and Dominic Hausick still available as well. Jump on in, guys and gals. We're looking good. Like I said, jerseys are our closest one. Jerseys are going to be our Chase wheel spin. And once we clear out of our old reliable, like I said, our vault, our practice squad, new vault, new practice squad on the way in.
Absolutely. We've had a couple of really cool series in the room due to the holiday, and we had our UA After Dark show on Friday night. But there's still heat to be had here today. What we've kind of done, I would say, is, all of those series were great for the weekend, but we know we wanted to start the weeks with some fire. So, as usual, our vault, our diamonds, our practice squad are always up, and we will close those series out and open fresh ones that are just going to hit as hard,
What do you want to see come out this morning?
We saw Barry Sanders, an interesting Barry Sanders over the weekend.
Nice.
However, I would like to see this one. I think it was very cool looking. We don't see much of Kyler Murray, I don't think, in here. I mean, it's every now and again. So I would like to see a Kyler Murray. So definitely the diamonds for sure. I know the jerseys are close though, so to go with the people, I guess my answer would be that Jamar Chase that I think everybody's searching.
That's both my go-tos right now are pieces of threads. It would be the Hulk Hogan t-shirt, obviously. Hulkamaniac, a little wrestling fan over here. And then, that Jamar Chase would be pretty good too. Everyone's been looking for that. I would argue, probably the best wide receiver on the board currently right now across the way. Sorry, Amon Ra. I know you're in the nightlight.
Without any
Michael Irvin, maybe.
Without any spoilers, how did you feel about WrestleMania last night?
It fell short.
Yeah, I think a lot of people thought that too. I was happy with the outcome. I don't know if you were.
Yeah.
But I don't know what the big hype was about, to be honest with you. And that's coming from like a non-traditional wrestling. I'm not super invested in this stuff.
Supposed to be the biggest heel turn in wrestling history, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I was like, what?
And, got a 140
Jeff August
rapper
sucked,
coming out there and deciding the whole entire thing. So
that was. I was like, what is going on here? What? I mean, I know this is all staged, but yeah.
Glad you got that.
Yeah, I was confused. I was like, why is this such a big?
Yeah, I'm with you, Jay August. Not the biggest fan. I'll give everyone, like I said, we always do like a spoiler. All right, give you a 5-second. 3, 2, 1. Yeah. I'm glad. Again, you're probably not gonna know, but Joe Hendry, the TNA World Heavyweight Champion, makes an appearance.
Yeah.
Maybe we see. It's very low. Someone is asking if the microphone was low.
Oh, could be.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure. It is. It's not potting up as high as it should. Maybe it's. Oh, it could also be one of these deals. There we go. Now I think we got it
too, or how are my levels?
No, you're looking good.
Okay, good.
There we go. I think our this guy was just a little off. Yeah. Spoiler.
I don't know which one Gunther is.
Gunther. He was in the first match of the first night. Big guy.
Oh.
Big German guy.
I didn't see it then.
I don't think he got punished. I don't think he did. I mean, he didn't do anything bad in the background. He actually just got a tour bus given to him. So I think it was one of those things where contractually you're getting a tour bus, but you're gonna go job at WrestleMania again. That could be the case. Yeah, like I said, right before I was fixing my microphone, Joe Hendry jobs and makes TNA look awful. Honestly, yeah, they did make him look like a chump. Gunther put Jey Uso in put him in a sleeper hold for about a minute and a half. They made him like work around and jostle, and then come flip side when Jey Uso put Gunther, the big bad world champion, in a sleeper hold, taps in 15 seconds. Ugh. That's not a good look. It's not a good look. It's stuff like it's usually just stuff like that again, where predetermined, sure, but it's little stuff like that where you're performing, you're supposed to be like making everyone look good, and it just falls
make
short.
it look like a storyline, like
exactly
kind of believable, Yeah, I'm not super into all that stuff, but like I will say, like I know the big names, so like I kind of wanted RKO to win, and I kind of wanted John Cena to win, and but like it was lackluster.
Oh yeah,
all of it. I was like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, like, matches. I mean, just endings felt like they fell flat. These storylines that are supposed to be the most creative is out there, but two matches within within basically 2 matches of themselves ended the same exact way. With the triple threat and the fatal 4-way ended with legitimately the same exact finish.
Who did Logan Paul fight again?
AJ Styles.
Oh yeah. I was kind of hoping for AJ because I don't like Logan Paul. But yeah, it is. What it is. I mean, that intro with the drones was cool.
Oh yeah, no, they've been really loving those drone shots. But they've been eating those up on Raw too. Jay August, Cena, aside from being a bad wrestler, looks slow, and Cody has been boring all year. I don't disagree. I do not disagree.
Didn't Cody already finish a storyline last year? And now it's like to me, once again from an outsider's point of view, it's like there's nothing to go off of.
Yeah,
was there even another storyline here other than just John Cena turning a heel on him?
Well, again, the whole thing also was like The Rock wanted to steal his soul. The Rock wasn't there.
Yeah, I was like, I was waiting for that to happen, especially when like that match ended so quickly. I'm like, it's not done. Like they're all still kind of standing there, looking at each other. I'm like, something else is gonna happen. Yeah,
again,
right?
Jay August, you're not wrong. He does sell the T-shirts, so he's not gonna be a heel anytime soon. That was his problem in AEW. He booked himself into a corner. He made that stipulation like, if I lose, I'm never gonna be able to challenge for the world title. So he did that to himself. And then, like I said, he didn't want to turn heel, which he could have had an amazing heel run, but decided that's not for me, brother. And wanted to go ahead and exactly that. If he dyes the hair black and he does another run like that, that's what he should do. Get rid of the blonde and go with the black hair.
You're talking about Cody?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. He's already
highlight was for sure that mask, that like mask that opened up. That was pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
That was pretty cool. That was pretty solid. So yeah, that was WrestleMania. That was WrestleMania, guys. I'm sure we'll fall into a tangent and get back into that one. Let's go around. I did a little small little softball kind of rundown. Let's go ahead and actually see the break page for what it's worth this morning. Here we are, and it's all its fine glory. Let me hit a refresh to also see our updated slots that are no longer available or still remaining.
We have 1 to go in the jerseys.
1 to go in the jersey. Come on, guys. There you go.
We can do it.
Let me get it off the screen while it's refreshing at least. Come on now. Yeah, hopefully.
You all right? You checking something?
Yeah, sorry, I was just reading that.
Oh.
Okay, yeah, just making sure. It's all good now, I think. That was just a microphone message. There we go. Now our page is all refreshed. Now we can actually see it. I don't care about women's wrestling, but Rachel Rod needs to go back to NXT. She has more botches. Rachel Rod.
Wasn't she the one that was in the...
Rachel Rod.
Which one was she? She was She was in the women's fight, right? Because it was like a tag team fight.
Oh, that was Kyron. The tag team.
Yeah.
Oh, either Becky Lynch or
Was it?
or
it was
Kyra Valkyrie or whatever her name is.
So yeah, that was the one with the bird wings, right? But then I think the one next to her was that Rachel Rodden or something like
Okay.
that.
I know. Well, either way,
Liv Morgan?
NXT Stand and Deliver was pretty solid. That was the always the saving grace is NXT Stand and Deliver around this time. Well, speaking of, like I said, we're in the jerseys, chasing away there. That's our chase this morning. Jamar Chase is most likely again what we're looking forward to as well. See him down right down here. Marshall Falk still available. Brian Urlacher, Jim Kelly, Michael Irvin, and then Corey Dillon is our unpictured listed headliner. All still available there. Looking around as we go, hit the minis really quick. Still 6 spots left to go there with five headliners as well. Ed Reed and Ray Lewis on the dual signed mini right down below. Still got Tyreek Hill right over here. Bo Nix available as well. Similar on the slate. And then Matt Ryan on this silver with the red, almost like a throwback, still with the current modern day logo. So a nice little alternate on that one too. Looks like he's got the 2010. Was it 2010 when he was MVP or 2012? Oh, it was 2016.
Oh,
That was-
2016,
2016. That was a good year. It was a good year for some. Looking around as well. Looking at our play action, our diamond section. Still looking to try and find this Michael Irvin right here on the Speed Flex. Nice one right there. Looking around also, like I mentioned, Tony Gonzalez on an authentic. Tyreek Hill. All authentics are better. All authentics are better. Joe Burrow on the Salute to Service. And then Kyler Murray, Michael Irvin, Barry Sanders, all on Speed Flexes. With that Kyler Murray, like you mentioned, always something like a nice, different detail with the Kyler Murrays. I remember the last big Kyler Murray we saw was the Cardinals, and then the excuse me,
Bless you.
it was the Cardinals Oakland A's ripped Speed Flex between the two. That one looked really awesome.
Oh,
Now
yeah.
we got the Arizona Cardinals all red all the way around with the all red Cardinal on the side too. That looks really nice. I think he's got his I think it might say his Heisman inscription on there as well. Mighty fine piece right there. Oh, Raquel Rodriguez. My apologies.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Little. How do we say that? Clunky, maybe. Two
Yeah.
left feet. That could be the case. Yeah. Yeah. She can't handle a microphone either. That is why she is with Liv. So that's another good point right there.
We are closed out on the jerseys.
There we go. That works out. While you get that quickly set up, I'll just quickly show off one more thing. That would be TJ Watt in the vault. Like I mentioned, we have TJ Watt. We have a vault key, and then that means 2 bonus bangers still available. So the 3 boxes, 1 headliner, one key, and then 2 other bonus bangers. 3 in total. So all set on the jersey. So I'll quickly hop on over. We're going to do no huddle. Jersey number, I believe this is 21.
Yes, sir. 21. That's crazy. Well, I mean, it makes sense because the jerseys are out of 30. There's only single breaks, so we're going to get to 30. But, man, it's funny to see that now, you know? I'm enjoying it. I like this new system.
Yeah, no, I feel like it makes it nice and easier. Like we mentioned, if you're like, oh, I bought in a break number 21, and I'm not sure if it's if it's broke or not. Let me go check, and if it still says that break 21 is up and available, well then there, sure enough, it's not there. Michael Convey dropping in with 14 on the jerseys. Let me get that off the ticker. And there we have it. Love it. Got a little dessert box over here.
Yeah.
Just kidding. It's not. That's not a food. There we go. Hopping in here. Randomizer. Going 6 times around. I pressed it. Come on. I don't want to press it too many times. All right, just give me the little loady. Come on now.
What is going on?
I know it's super slow this morning.
Welcome to Monday mornings.
There we go. Didn't want to keep hammering it. Otherwise, we probably would have went 8 times around or 10 times around. But there we have it. All set right there. Sold. North America or NFC North belongs to Eric Burns. Michael Convey, our box caller. NFC South. Gary, you have the NFC East. NFC West belongs to Eric, as well as the AFC North. John Sutter, you have the AFC South. Joshua George, you have the AFC East. And then Gary, back again, you have the AFC West. Good luck, everybody. We mentioned AFC North. Eric's got the Jamar Chase spot right now. Eric Burns also he'll have the Urlacher spot if we get that. Let's see what's in here. Ooh, yeah. It's a nice clean cut right there. Just want to confirm. Sure enough, there we go. I mean, again, one of the more, in my mind, one of the more underrated running backs in here pretty often, though. So it's a good guy. It's Marshall Faulk on the Colts, on the newer, updated Colts jersey. These are really, really nice.
Wow. I
Similar
haven't seen it that blue.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be an AFC South winner. That's gonna go to John Sutter on that one. That's a headliner hit as well.
Oh
Look at that.
wow, look at that.
I know there's a new Colt that wears 28 right now, and Jonathan Taylor, but it's same. When you're in the same breath, that's not too bad right there. So Marshall Faulk right there on the jersey.
Very
Look at
nice.
that. Like I said, almost on the newer style. This is like also down here, back at cert.
Yeah.
Bang, bang, bang. Yeah, on like the newer style. I think they just dropped these like this past year. And I was thinking about snagging one because in my fantasy league I had Jonathan Taylor, and I ended up winning. And that's just like kind of the go-to. If I ever win a league, I was trying to snag a jersey from somebody, and I
Yeah.
was gonna try and get one of these, but they were all sold out.
Oh.
Rightfully so, because these jerseys are nice.
When did they switch to those? Was that just this past year?
Yeah, like I said, I think they just added this style this year. If
Oh,
not,
oh,
if
just-
not the
yeah,
last 2 years.
Gotcha.
It
Yeah.
looks nice. It looks mean. It's different. It's different when they're out there with these on there. These are nice. So on the new style and the Marshall Faulk, like I mentioned, Eric Burns going home with the dub. And all these people, Josh, Eric, Gary, Mike, and John Sutter, all into the Chase wheel spin.
Yes, sir.
All ready to go. So guys, keep hitting the jersey breaks, and we keep adding your name to the Chase wheel spin before we end the day. We'll go ahead and spin that. Oh, you gave it to Eric. Oh, my. Yeah, that's John Sutter, my guy.
Oh, my bad. I hit the wrong.
And I think I said John.
Yeah, you did, and I was just
Okay, good.
a column off. I didn't look at what I highlighted. My bad.
No problem there. We're all set. We're all solid. Don't worry. Sometimes we might highlight it on the screen, but don't worry. It's what's most important is the sticky note. Sticky note always does it right.
Eric said we need coffee in this place. Yeah, Rip
I
has
know.
been
Don't
Rip has
worry.
been advocating for that. We're still waiting, I guess. I'm not a coffee drinker though, so that wouldn't have helped me there. I just need to how do you say it? Use my eyes.
I got a 14-year-old. I got my Mountain Dew ready to roll. Don't worry. And similar to that, I probably shouldn't have been up playing cat all night or something. I don't do that. No time for video games. Not when you're up watching wrestling.
Wrestling. So, guys, you can jump back on in the jerseys. That is back up on the break page. Or we can go for something else. That's something else I would suggest be the diamonds. Still 3 speed flexes to be had. In total, 7 headliners in... oh, no. Is that say? That says 8 on the board. I think that's wrong, though. 'Cause I'm seeing 7. I'm seeing 7 there for the diamonds. They might not have just changed this number, but 7. I'm seeing 7 names written on there. So 7 headliners in, I believe, 19 boxes. I will double check that and confirm it for you guys, but that should be good. Someone has the case of the Mondays. I hope not. I hope that's just one flub and then we move on. You know.
Are those the diamonds or are those the diamonds? Are they both the same series? I can double check.
Those are the diamonds because
Okay.
this is the After Dark series.
Gotcha.
Let me double check. See what we got. Yeah, 19 boxes.
Okay. 19 boxes confirmed in the diamonds. Yeah, just 7 headliners in there. There we have it. 22 people so far along the way. How we doing? 22 people across the board between the Twitch, the YouTube side, and a Facebook. Like and share us around, subscribe, tell your friends. Share us around with your grandmother. Sorry, my apologies. I was looking, they just turned the light on in this room. I didn't know that they had all this new stuff in there. My goodness. I thought that was also going to be like a new studio or something like that.
It is, but I don't know what they're using it for right now.
It looks like storage. Got a couple helmets in there, like usual. Good stuff. Yeah, that's interesting. That's crazy. Yeah, case of the Mondays. Yeah, really just overall just tough personally, you know, not to spill my guts here, but just a rough night's sleep for me for sure. I don't know what it was. Tossing and turning. Couldn't get the right, I don't know, just wasn't feeling it, I guess. Was already up late doing my audio job. So that was fun. So as soon as got one of those things like, all right, as soon as I'm done working, I'm gonna pass out. I'm gonna be so tired. And then I got like that little like adrenaline rush of like just being done. And then it was game over. Went to bed really late, had to wake up really early, just boof. Not a good look. But we're here. We're ready to roll. We are ready to roll. Always ready to appease. Because the breaks, the boxes, they don't care if you're awake. They just want to get cracked open. Jack Hom saying, whoop, whoop, cheers. What's up, everybody? How we doing? I hope everyone had a great holiday yesterday. Hope everyone had just a solid weekend overall. Hope all is well. Hope all is well with you as well, Jacom. Welcome in. Always a nice positive vibe when Jacom sends his whoop, whoop, cheers. Yes, sir. Like I said, I don't think Jacom always does the whoop whoop cheers. He's not necessarily a Juggalo fan, but there was that ICP Juggalo sign at WrestleMania, so that got a big pop out of me. Yeah, again, like I'm not even a big fan of them either necessarily, but whenever I just see them around, like I said, I respect the community. It's an interesting little bunch. The Juggalos and the Juggalettes. Oh boy, they'll drink that Faygo. I tell you what. They love that Faygo. I don't know what other low brand soda you could go for. Maybe like that Dad's root beer or something like that. We're not interested in that, no. But yeah, again, for what it's worth, WrestleMania, the card, the matches, meh. I always enjoy the time, obviously chilling with the bros. Just riffing on everything, talking with everybody. That's what it's more about, honestly. Getting together with the family and the friends. And that was also, leaving here. I'm like, oh, darn it, family. I'll be stuck at work all day. Drove immediately to my friend's house and watched WrestleMania.
So much for Easter dinner, right?
Yeah, no, they were out. To be fair, my family's also done. They were all done by the time I got out of work anyway. So they do like a midday lunch / dinner done by like 5-ish.
Same here.
Yeah.
My family's not super religious, so it was just another Sunday dinner. And then I went to go hang out with our friends, Tilo and Grant,
Nice.
because
Nice.
they're bigger wrestling fans than me. I was there for the company.
That's good. That's good. That's worth it. There for the food.
All right, guys. So what are we liking right now?
What do we
did a
dive
Jersey
into?
break. We can
Anything other recently?
Nope, but we can go ahead and probably jump on into some diamonds. Or I know the minis were moving this morning as well.
Ooh, okay. Let's
I would
see.
I would say to jump into the 1 and 4. I know for some people though, not the most appealing headliners, but don't get me wrong. Even if you're straight up football or you're straight up, the classic sports, don't count out the value of a Hulk Hogan or a Georges St. Pierre, because somebody's going to want that. You win that, you put your spot in, you're going home with
Yeah.
something that is worth way more than that to a full-time collector of that kind of stuff.
We also got between the 4, we have 5 bonus bangers. Not quite sure what they might be.
Right.
So if you're falling into that everything else section as of right now, you're getting the majority. You're getting the majority of the headliners for sure. 1 basketball headliner. Otherwise, like I mentioned, 5 other bonus bangers we're not quite sure of. So
Yeah. And you know,
get into that Hulk Hogan. Try and get that George St. Pierre. Not very often do I see UFC gloves in here, so that's a pretty fine piece. I'm sorry, what were we trying to get to?
No, I was saying, the and more section is always loaded.
Oh,
So
yeah.
even though it's not on our board as a headliner, like it's going to be something that hits hard. I would say, okay, you jump in the single break for the can't miss. It's 185, right? I would say a Dominic Hasek mask or jersey is worth more than one. Now, I can't put an exact price tag on it, but it's also like beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
Every time.
I would say a Dominic Hasek, for how dominant he was in the NHL. Being a secondary headliner in here is crazy, because whether it's a mask or a jersey, first of all, NHL jerseys run for about 185.
Yeah.
Unsigned. If you want like an authentic jersey, I'm not sure if that's what that is, but they're going to be a little pricey. So you're already coming away with something well worth its value. But then if you go to flip it, if you go to trade it to somebody who's going to pay a pretty penny for it, that's just that much money that you're going to have in your pocket. So you're basically buying in to either win something that's meaningful to you and you're paying a price way less, or you're jumping in and spending your money to make almost definitely more than that back.
It's always that. I always say also just you can stock up some potential trade bait. I would say that too.
Yeah.
Whatever if you might not be exactly feeling it,
Somebody's
someone
gonna
else
want
might
that Hulk.
be.
That
Now you go-
Hulkamania.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the Hulkamania. Someone forgot who it was yesterday. They suggested we should rip it. And I'm like, no, then you'll
no,
rip the
no.
auto in half.
No, yeah.
Whatever you do once it's shipped off to you, my friend, that's all on you, my guy. But still searching around. Let me make sure we get everything else. Play action. Yeah, no, we already talked about the diamonds a little bit here. Yeah, we already hit we already talked about those speed flexes in there. That's going to be a good go-to. Like I said, the diamonds are looking good. Let's finish off that 1 and 4. Is it again? Another? Oh, no. Sorry. That was, need to refresh it. There we go. Okay. Now we're on to 22. Thought we were close again to another Joyzy. There we go, guys. Like I said, point in the direction we will go. So the practice squad, no headliners available. But still one more box, that one last bonus banger. So there we are, guys and gals. Everything up, ready to roll. What are we feeling today? What are we feeling? If we're looking for speed flexes, that would be the diamond section. We got 3 speed flexes still available. Minis are looking good, like I mentioned. Ed Reed, Ray Lewis would probably be my go-to. Hop in that NFC. AFC North is just popping today. TJ Watt available in the vault. Jamar Chase in the jerseys. Ed Reed, Ray Lewis in the mini. And I'm sure, like I said, potentially something in that 1 and 4. Always a good go-to to get a Steeler and get a Steeler legend in there.
Yeah.
Can always find a Steelers fan. You always find a Steelers fan. Always find a Cowboy fan, Niner fan. What else is? I mean, probably again here us being in Chicagoland area, Bear fan is pretty prominent too, especially in
sure.
Arizona too. We love that
Yeah.
that warm weather gets the Midwestern in us over there.
A lot of people have relatives that have moved out there, so they get to follow the team a little bit more closely. Maybe they themselves have moved out there. I
Yeah.
know we have a bunch of people in this chat that are from Arizona or playing out there. May have their first team from where they were originally from, but then they've moved to Arizona and have taken a liking to the Cardinals
Yeah.
a little bit, or just the plain fact that they used to be the Chicago Cardinals way back when. So if you're tired of following the Bears, you can be tired of following the Cardinals a little bit.
My buddy, he moved out there for work. He didn't like become still somewhat like a Chicago fan. He's not like a huge sports fan in general, but
Yeah.
he'll follow the squads, he'll follow the teams, he'll go to games. But he said, I really like watching Kevin Durant play because he loves going to the
Oh,
Suns
yeah,
games. So
yeah.
he goes, it's a
don't blame
treat
him.
every time I go, yeah, dude.
Definitely.
He's amazing. Can you recap top to bottom? Sure thing. Why not?
Yeah.
Yeah, why not? I got you. I'll even hit the randomizer to show you what I'm looking at too. Let's see. Play action diamonds. Like I said, diamonds. If you're looking for speed flexes, this is our big one here. Barry Sanders on the speed flex. Michael Irvin and Kyler Murray all on speed flexes. I think this is probably the most unique right here with the red on red, with the red logo and on the red helmet for the speed flex for Kyler Murray. Joe Burrow on a salute to service up over here. Tony Gonzalez on an authentic. And then Tyreek Hill also on an authentic as well. Warren Sapp is our unpictured secondary headliner. I don't believe we have any extra photos for that one. But speaking of Tyreek Hill is also in the minis as well. Tyreek Hill on a mini, as well as dual signed Ed Reed and Ray Lewis. Still have Bo Nix, Tyreek Hill, like I mentioned. Then there's Matt Ryan, this alternate, this silver dome with the modern day Atlanta Falcons logo. And then Maurice Jones-Drew, MJD, is our secondary unpictured headliner in that one. Like I mentioned, diamonds over there, just hit that. Vault, we only have TJ Watt on the authentic. That is our last headliner. However, we do still have one other bonus banger and then another box with a vault key in it. Guaranteed. So vault key, TJ Watt, bonus banger. That's what we're looking at in the last 3 boxes in the vault. One vault closes, another new vault opens, fresh headliners, fresh vault keys, all ready to go as soon as we close out those 3 boxes. Also, one more, like I mentioned, no pictured headliners, no headliners available in the practice squad. There's one more bonus banger. Let's close that out and get a brand new, fresh practice squad in here. That's gonna be the goal there. Finally, let me go ahead and hit the jerseys. Oh, went up too far. All the way around. There we go. Did one jersey just on the day so far. Marshall Faulk gone. That was our headliner, gone from the jerseys. Still available though. Jamar Chase, Michael Irvin, Brian Urlacher, Jim Kelly, and then Corey Dillon is our secondary unpictured headliner. 9 jerseys left. 9 jerseys with 5 headliners left. 5 headliners on 9 jerseys still available. Diamonds, you got 7 headliners on 19 boxes. Like I mentioned, the 1 headliner for the vault, 1 vault key, 1 bonus banger. Those are our final 3 vault boxes. Practice squad, looking like 1 more bonus banger. And then those minis, 5 headliners on 12 boxes in the minis. Point in the direction we will go. Hopefully that was good enough for you, my man Floyd Barber. If you need any more questions, any more help, let me know. All my apologies. Also, the 1 and 4 still available as well. 1 and 4, we got Hulk Hogan on the T-shirt, George St. Pierre on the glove, and then Dominic Hasek and Alonzo Mourning are our unpictured secondary headliners. Oh, there's a Tiger. There was a Tiger Woods in here. Darn.
Oh.
That's
Yeah.
again, not very often do I see Tiger in here at all. So good job on whoever snagged that one.
just another reason to jump into the 1-4. I
Yeah.
know, like what we're saying there is the Tiger is gone. However, there's still a lot to be had, and you never know what's coming out of that and more section.
4 headliners on 9 boxes, so 5 bonus bangers still lurking. Could be basketball, football, entertainment, hockey, golf, tennis, backgammon, ping pong. Who knows? Everything else. Can't miss. Can't miss. Can't miss for a reason.
What do we like, guys?
Yeah.
Show us what you're. I mean, you could throw it in the chat, but also show us by jumping into the breaks.
Show me what you
Jersey
got.
break. And we have plenty more heat to go on the board. We did have movement this morning, like I said, in the minis. It looks like last night we had the practice squad. The single is now moved to 4 spots to go.
Ooh.
And so is the vault double box. I also did see, oh yeah, we had a couple buy-ins to the double box of the diamonds. So that new diamond series. Jump on in there.
Like that.
Oh, well, as I say something about the practice squad, how it is halfway to go, somebody goes and buys all 4 of the final spots. So we will have a practice squad break.
Love that. Let's go. Is that practice squad?
Yes, sir.
Awesome.
Practice squad single.
Love it. So let's go ahead and do that then. Final audible practice squad. This would be number, let's see,
I think they have it as 11.
11.
Yeah.
In that case, I'll do that too. So practice squad number 11. Please drop me 1 box. Oh, I don't even need to do that. You want to know why? You want to know why?
are
Because
they
there's
the
only
last two?
1 left.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's why. Did that yesterday too. No one gets box color measure today. No siree.
I don't know. Maybe I'll see a number in this chat, though, that somebody wants the box number magic regardless.
See, someone woke up this morning.
Huh.
We're there. There we are, folks. So in that case, like I mentioned, we just got to figure out where everyone's going this morning. Shout out to Steven for closing it out. See that? And that happened yesterday too. I was very, very mad. I'm like, oh, and as soon as I sent it last time, I was like, oh, don't need to do that. There's only 2 boxes left. But shout out to the squad for still saying the numbers because like, yeah, box called magic. You never know. Why not? Awesome. So right here, Jody Grider, you have the NFC North. Moises, you have the NFC South. Steven, you have the NFC East, the NFC West, and the AFC North. Cody, you have the AFC South. AFC East belongs to Steven. And then Juan, you have the AFC West. Good luck, everybody. Final practice squad. Final practice squad box here. With this practice squad, in comes the new practice squad. Mike will be looking for that, I'm sure. Getting that all
sir.
set up and on the way. Should be fun. Looks like we got ourselves a mini here, folks. Ooh. Let me just make sure who we got. Don't want to peek and let everybody else know. Ooh, okay. Nice. Saw him yesterday, but on a big guy. Hall of Famer 2002, Dan Hampton on the slate for the Bears. That's going to be an NFC North hit. That's going to go to Jody Grider on that one. Nice hit, nice hit.
Very nice. Oh, I like that. What a really cool gold for the Bears on there.
Yeah, exactly right.
See, guys, the and more section. Woo-hoo.
That closes out, like I said, closes out that practice squad. Gets us on out of here. Onto the new one. JSA cert on the inside. Nice. No, Jacom, we don't. Not yeah. If it's the last box, we're gonna have to throw it in there. But sure enough, like I said, all I got to do is just get you guys up there in the randomizer, show it to you, make sure you guys know where you're going, and then plop it back on in there. But there you have it. Like I mentioned, congrats, Jody, on that one. Dan Hampton. I think, like I said, everyone talks about the Dan Hampton pickle juice around here. I've yet to try it myself, but I'm not opposed to it. Not opposed to it. Dan Hampton on the mini. This is nice. Like I said, with the gold all the way around, the gold ink, the gold trim. That looks nice. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Like I said, also inside has the JSA cert on the inside as well as the sticker on the back. Enjoy that one. That should be good. Let me get you written up there, Jody. So far, so good. A jersey and a mini coming out of this practice squad. New practice squad coming up soon. Pending soon. We're getting there. Don't worry, folks. In the meantime, I say let's close out the vault. Got 3 more boxes. Got TJ Watt. Got a bonus banger. And got a vault key. All in there. That vault key's $100. Guaranteed. We know it's $100. We got 1 more box. We know it's $100. Of course, we'll open it to make sure it's not any. It could be more. Maybe sometimes people make the oopsie daisies. I picked a whole batch of oopsie daisies. Get you going right there. Could have been there on a Sunday morning. There we are. Dan Hampton on the mini. Looking good today, folks. Let's go. Get it going. Slide it to the right. There we go. Just a little bit. Makes it nice and easy, nice and straight. I'll even plop it down just a little bit. Just a little bit. There we go. So let us know, folks, where else do we want to go today? Where else do we want to go? I'm pretty sure maybe, like I said, we'll drop and preview that practice squad in just a little bit. That ought to be fun. It'll be a fresh new batch of headliners. All 30 new boxes coming on in just a little bit. Still to go, like I mentioned, if you're looking for speed flexes, diamonds are the way to go. Our jerseys are the Chase wheel spin on the day. Already did one of those. Let's do more of those. Marshall Falk, just so far our only headliner gone. Yeah, Jacom, I'm with you. Those slates are nice, clean. Feel like one of those. It's like, I don't know. It's very weird. Like you'd like draw on it with chalk, it'll come right off. It's something weird. Don't do that though, obviously. I gotta see that Hulkamania. I gotta see it, folks. I haven't seen a 1-4 in a little bit personally, so I gotta see that 1-4. I gotta see that Hulk Hogan. When can the wrestling fan pull the wrestling stuff, folks? I say that, but I know I think Ricky's pulled some stuff. Don't worry, I know Dom's pulled some stuff as well. So, gotta get the wrestling fans their wrestling stuff. Come on now.
I'm looking for it. I'm like, where is all this? They already have it ready.
Oh, there we go. Nice.
I was trying to reinvent the wheel.
Don't worry. Been there, done that. Running around with running around with my head cut off. And yet it's already right in front of me. Don't worry.
That is the single is up.
Single
It
is up.
Live for the practice squad.
Okay,
Let me
cool.
Find the double.
And that's the case. Let's go ahead and preview what we're looking at. What are we chasing after? What are we looking for? Oh, looks like double box diamond also sold out. So it looks like we'll be doing a diamond double box soon.
Oh, okay.
There we go. But don't worry. Go ahead and
Oh yeah, here we go. Give me 1 second.
yeah, get that order set. We'll look quickly over here because I want to show everybody the new practice squad and what this consists of. Come on now. New practice squad with John Elway, Joe Montana, Emmett Smith, Terrell Owens. Got Jordan Love on authentic, AJ Brown on an authentic, Ray Lewis on a mini, George Kittle on an authentic. The Eagles Super Bowl. Oh my goodness, there's 7 signatures on the Super Bowl winners authentic. That's nice. Super Bowl 59 with 7 signatures on there. Steve Smith Sr. on an authentic, Amon-Ra St. Brown on an authentic, Julius Peppers on a mini, Jason Witten on an authentic, Lawrence Taylor on an authentic, Kurt Warner authentic, and our secondary headliners include Jim Plunkett, Jason Taylor, and Chad Johnson. Let's take a quick look, folks. So here's the 7. I can only assume maybe. I think I see C.J. Gardner-Johnson right there. I would maybe assume Brandon Graham might be also on there as well. I'm gonna have to for sure take a gander, take another look. That one's nice. That was really nice. And there we go on the gold. I would say George Kittle too. Joe Montana's on a Funko Pop over here. Nice. Emmett Smith on a football, John Elway jersey, Terrell Owens jersey. These are looking great. Ray Lewis on it. I think that's the rave set. AJ Brown on authentic, Jason Witten. Just dropped this, folks. Brand new 30 out of 30, all available here for the practice squad. Go ahead and dive in. Get the practice squad. But I know, like I mentioned, we already have for sure have a diamond double getting ready to get set up.
That is ready to go.
Awesome. Perfect. So if that's the case, exactly right. Play action. Oh. Play action diamond. Drop me 2 numbers, please, for our diamond double box number 2. First one of the day, second overall in this entire break. If you are Murphy, Gary, James, Michael, or Steven, that would be the preferable names. Drop me 2 numbers. Otherwise, we can hit the wheel. The wheel has been nice to. It's been nice to me these past couple days, so I can't complain there. Give you guys about a minute or two. Like I said, we'll hit either the wheel or hopefully someone drops 2 box numbers for us. Gets us going there. Michael Convey, halfway there, gives us 3 and 23. So let's go ahead and get those guys off the tick. And that should be fine. And there we have it. 3 and 23 coming off the board. In which case, we will go ahead, select your guys' names. Hop on in to the randomizer. Randomizing 6 times around today, 6 times around this morning. Thank you very much. And there we have it. Steven, you are in the NFC North. Murphy, you're in the NFC South. James, you have the NFC East and the NFC West. Michael Convey, our box caller, AFC North. Steven, back again, AFC South. Gary in the AFC East. And Murphy rounding us out in the AFC West. Box 3 in the building. Bang. Good luck, everybody. Like I said, we're looking for some speed flexes. Looking for maybe this Joe Burrow. Salute to service. Tony Gonzalez, Tyreek Hill. And then, you know what? Warren Sapp, you can sneak possibly on in there as well. Why not? Good luck, everybody. Ooh, nice. Now I believe we saw us two. I think we saw these guys yesterday. JSA cert on this one. Yeah, definitely. Saw these guys yesterday in 2 different forms. One by themselves. One of them was by themselves. Now dual sign. Now they're back again. It's the Duper brothers. We got Mark Duper and Mark Clayton back again. The Mark brothers. Super. Oh, and this one. Ooh, nice. It's on both sides. You got Super Duper. You got Mark Clayton on this side as well. So they both signed both sides on this. Oh my God. I think this is this is definitely the rave. Am I wrong? JSA cert sticker on the back. Wow, Ned. Not very often they sign both sides of the helmet. So this one is definitely, hey, if you don't have a Lazy Susan, go get one now. Yeah. Make this bad boy spin around the whole time. Mighty fine lid. AFC East. That's going to Gary. Gary, come home. Come home to this nice slate right here. Nice. Look at this dome.
Very nice hit.
Yeah, the only thing we're missing Rip to call it.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah. Usually I'm pulling dolphins with Rip.
Sorry, I didn't mean to come out like that. And you know what? Just for now, leave these marks out here. How's that sound? Our only big helmet on the day so far.
Yeah, no
It
kidding.
could be more. You got another box here, guy. Nice. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Let me get these written up really quick. For Gary. There we go. Waking up, getting Mark in the morning. Sounds good.
Yeah, no kidding. All right. There we go.
Super duper. Nice. That's fun. There we go. All set on that guy. But on to the next one. On to box number 2. In this double box. Let me put it. Maybe. That's tough. Super duper or Clayton? Super?
Super duper.
Super duper.
Super duper. Yeah. Very nice.
Hi, Mark.
Yeah.
There we go. That was box number 3. Box number 23 now. There we go. Good luck, everybody. Good luck, good luck, good luck. So no headliner out of that one. So that gives us 7 headliners on 16 boxes, 15 boxes.
Yeah.
See if we're getting out of this bad boy.
17 boxes.
There we go. That works.
Updated.
Fun. Always good to represent the big guy. In the NFC West, it's Brandon Fisk. It's gonna go home to James Devine right there on that one. Nice on the new modern day Rams lid. Nice and bright and shiny. Very, very pungent, great colors right there. Right there on the authentic, like I said, that's going to go home to NFC West. That's going to go to James Devine on that one. That's a nice hit this morning. Fills out the just right below within that ram horn. Like I said, brings it all nice together. That looks really cool. Like I said, with signing within that horn, kind of makes it nice and contained. I like how that looks. Nice placement. Attaboy, Brandon. Good stuff there. Like I said, NFC West, that's going to James. Bang.
Nice hit. Very cool. I do love these Rams lids, especially the ones where it looks like the ram horns are actually coming out of like the face mask area, and I like the way the yellow pops with the blue. Is this their is that their flash, or is that just a regular? I gotta learn my series a little bit better, but either way,
Yeah.
I love the aesthetics on that one.
Regardless, also back at CERT, use your smart mobile device, whatever smart device, to go ahead and scan that QR code and confirm it. Nice piece right there. Nice piece. Nice piece. There you go. Right around there. How about there? That gets you a little bit more out of the glare. There you go. Now you can see that auto. That's a mighty fine auto. Yeah, still can't get over. I think it was Anthony Munoz's signature yesterday. That one was a great flow of of cursive on that one. Gotta give it up to Brandon on this one too. This one's a nice one. Getting more and more appreciative of just the actual autos themselves now.
Yeah, and that's true.
Even coming in, I was just maybe ignorantly, I was just like, that's, I don't know, maybe that isn't, I don't know what I'm really, maybe that's not a big deal for me. No, it's just certain that you're like, penmanship does matter.
That vault double is moving, guys.
There we go.
Jump on in there. Only a few spots left from what I can see. I'm not sure if that's completely sold out, but
I'll leave these guys by me just because I think we'll probably if we get anything else moving. I'm sure we'll probably have to put these bad boys away, but
yeah. That's fair.
Let's make us do that. Let's get some speed flexes out of here.
Yeah.
Said the new practice squad. I want to see some new stuff going as well. We still got three speed flexes in that diamond series, so get that going. Speed flex galore over there. Minis, and then of course, the jerseys are our chase for this morning. How we doing, Tanya? Good morning. Good morning. Hope all is well this morning.
How's it going, Tanya?
Creeping up, just got into that 10 o'clock hour. Tanya saying, Gary, nice hit. And everyone, good luck on the day. Appreciate it. Appreciate the positive vibes, the good aura. Sending it out.
There's that. Jerseys are moving again as well.
There we go.
Like I said, there's that vault double that, actually, you know what? It is sold out.
Nice.
Steven Leonard has sold out a bunch of our breaks, closed them out.
Love that.
So
keep it
that
going.
man, he's looking
That's
for
that
that closer magic
magic.
today.
That's that closer magic that we owe so much love over here.
That is the vault double. I'll get that loaded up in here in just a second.
So kickoff. That's double box number 3?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Sending out now, guys. Kickoff vault double box number 3. Please drop me 2 numbers. 2 numbers, please. And again, always preferably if you are in said break. That would be most preferable. That would be most good. Most good. But yes, if you are Scott Pride, Lauren Benjamin, Cody Metcalf, Peter Mento, or Steven Lenhart, that'd be the preferable list of names, group of names I'd love to see select just a number. Otherwise, we'll hit the wheel for the final 3 practice squad, final 3 vault boxes that we have left. We have a bonus banger, we have a vault key, and we have TJ Watt. That's what we're looking for. And that would be Steven coming in asking for 2 and 6. 2 and 6. Oh, no,
No, you're good.
that's
I
no
thought it was
problem.
the actual guy vacuuming that was coming in, and I was like, buddy, come on. Still having a little bit of work done around the office here, guys, so bear with us. They're mostly done, I think. So
I think so.
that's a good sign. We'll have a couple more spaces to work with over here, and you won't hear all the banging and clanging outside on the shows.
True that.
But yeah.
Why are my eyes deceiving me? I can't find the vault. Oh, there it is right in front of me. So there we have it. We're just going to have box number 1 left. So exactly that. Out with the old vault, in with the new.
Oh, we do have numbers. My bad. 2 and 6.
We're going 6 times around here, folks, for this vault double. Slide Brandon over for you. There we go. We got our guys. Got our guys and gals. Like I said, we're still looking for TJ. We're still looking for that bonus banger and the vault key. So NFC North belongs to Steven, as well as the NFC South. Scott Pride, you have the NFC East. Stephen Lenhart, you have the NFC West. Lauren, you have the TJ Watt spot in the AFC North. Peter Mento, you have the AFC South. Cody Metcalf, the AFC East. And Scott Pride rounding us out in the AFC West. Box number 2 and box number 6 on the way. Like I said, looking for TJ, looking for a bonus banger, and or a vault key. There we go. There we go. No vault key, folks. So we're either pulling bonus banger, or this might be Mr. Watt right in front of us. Could be Mr. Watt. Ooh. Like I said, we had 1 of 3 options. We landed on the bonus banger option. It's Javon Curse, the Freak, on a Salute to Service Dome. It's going to be AFC South hit. That's going to Peter Mento. Nice hit right there. The Freak, Javon Curse. There we go.
Peter, nice
Good stuff
hit.
right there. He tried to come in with a box number. It was just short, but still going home with a bonus banger right there in Javon Curse.
Well,
That was a
I don't
nice
know if
one.
we even have box number 9. I think the last box we have is number 1.
But yeah, correct.
So that might have been just a jokingly.
Maybe.
But hey, not jokingly.
Yeah, I was about
he's
to say,
going
no
home with a
joke
helmet.
here. You're going home with Javon Curse, my friend. Good stuff.
You know, we'll usually see him as a secondary headliner. So it's nice that he was in the and more section here. That's a little bit of a surprise hit.
Exactly right. He was just on a gorgeous looking Speed Flex the other week.
Yes, that is true. I remember that.
Exactly the same inscription. Had the Freak on it. The baby blue all around. This is looking great too. I love this type of salute to service as well. I don't know what it is about that. It just gets me going. Love it. Good stuff, Peter. Nice hit. Nice hit. You want down the line, my friend?
Yes, sir.
Up there. Freak. And here we have box number 6. Bang. Ready to roll. Good luck, good luck. I said, are we getting TJ Watt or are we getting the vault key? That's what we're looking at now, folks. We're getting a vault key, folks, so we know the very last box. We know that very last box is going to be a TJ Watt. Well, we'll find out what this bonus banger is hitting here. We have one more. Like I said, vault key is at least $100. We can guarantee that in just a quick second. We'll open that up as soon as we open this bad boy up. And I always say it's at least just because, again, sometimes you gotta be a little bit more, just in case someone makes an oopsie. Oh yeah, bonus indeed, banger galore. This is Cheeseburger Eddie. It's Eddie Lacy on the rep helmet right there. Green Bay Packers rep lid right there. Cheeseburger Eddie. I don't think that's his legit nickname, but That's how I'll always remember it as him for sure. Running over people left and right. Getting into camp a little bit bigger, but he still had some fun. Eddie Lacy. That's gonna go to Steven Lenhart on that one. Congrats. And like I mentioned, not the end of that. We gotta go get Steven's vault key right quick.
Yeah. Hey, he did have closer magic on this one.
There you go.
So nice
We
job.
love to see.
Let me get to.
I'll go ahead and grab it because I haven't stood up. Oh, it's right next to you. Perfect. Ooh, ah. Alrighty. Steven, let's see what your vault key is just to make sure. It should be 100. That's what we got up here listed. Like I said, sometimes people... There we go. And there we go. Have it $100 for you, my friend Steven.
Very nice.
So going home with the Eddie Lacy, going home with $100 in UA cash, all coming to you in a little bit. Always check your spam just in case if you don't see it immediately when you see it if you don't see it in your email.
Yep, I just sent it. So
Perfect. So like I
he
said,
did.
folks, we know what's in that last vault box. TJ Watt. Just a matter of who's gonna land in that AFC North spot. So that's how we'll go and determine that one. We'll rip it open. Let's look at the TJ, and then we'll randomize whoever might be in that last and final vault. Close out that vault. New vault comes right back in where I'm staring at it right now. Fresh vault keys, fresh headliners, ready to go. As soon as we close out that final vault box, and we get that TJ Watt out of here and over to you, then we got a fresh new vault. Let's go ahead and get that. Attack, 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 folks.
guys, the jerseys are moving. The diamond single is moving. And we should be moving on that final vault box, as Nick was saying. There's, what I could see, 2 people bought into it right now.
Nice.
So 6 more spots to try to win a TJ Watt, and then we close that vault out and open up some new heat. Who doesn't want a TJ Watt? Great player.
One of the hardest hitting defensive players in the league right now.
Yeah.
Multiple over 10 or 15 sacks the last 3 seasons. Something disgusting like that.
Yeah.
Ugh. Just a menace. When they talk about war in MLB, he's probably the best war example in the NFL. Like,
Yeah.
his stats when he doesn't play and the Steelers play, I think they're like 8 and maybe like 5 and 9 or something like that. And then when he does play, they're 20 and 10 maybe. I don't know. I'll look it up what it is. It's something ridiculous like that. There we go. Steven going home with the Eddie Lacy and some UA cash.
Ooh, Steven again. There we go. He didn't close this one out, but he did move that vault single down to 2 spots to go. 2 spots to go, guys.
I'm just going to make the quick assumption that, again, probably going to be pulling some more heat out, so I'm going to chill on the replica Eddie Lacy, get him back in the box.
Well, we do know that we're going to have once this vault single breaks, we know that we're going to have the TJ Watt.
Love it.
And that's a headliner, so I can see that move right there.
Playing chess, not checkers today. Making all types of moves. There we have it. Cheeseburger Eddie in the bag.
You can start sending them over this way.
Oh. Looking good, looking good. Like I said, on the verge of dropping a new vault. We just got to close out and figure out who's going home with TJ. And then we'll get a brand new vault in here. Just dropped a brand new practice squad. Let's take another quick look at that new practice squad. Seems to be moving a little bit. I hope. And quickly refresh and get another gander looking at it. 7 to go in the single. Looking like a lot of authentics, but a lot of great names here. Amon-Ra St. Brown, George Kittle, Steve Smith Sr., Jordan Love, Michael Strahan. The Eagles Super Bowl 59 champs. There's 7 signatures on there. 7 signatures. You also got Kurt Warner, Jason Witten, A.J. Brown, all on authentics. Looks like Julius Peppers and Ray Lewis on a mini. Emmett Smith on a football. Joe Montana on a Funko. And then we got John Elway and Terrell Owens all on jerseys. Ronnie asking anyone, diamonds, anybody? Diamonds. Diamonds are looking all right, too. Let me see. Yeah, diamonds. Still 3 speed flexes in the diamond section. Barry Sanders, Michael Irvin, and Kyler Murray. Like I said, this on this red-on-red action with the Kyler Murray. Joe Burrow on the Salute to Service, still available. Tony Gonzalez on this authentic, and Tyreek Hill as well, still ready to go in the diamonds. Warren Sapp is our secondary unpictured headliner. Looking good all the way around, folks. Like I mentioned, the 1-4 still looking for Hulkamania to be ripped open in here, along with George St. Pierre's glove. Secondary headliners are Dominic Hasek and Alonzo Mourning. Got 9 boxes, 4 headliners, so 5 bonus bangers in there to go ahead and figure out. So we're looking good, folks. Looking good. Jerseys are our chase for the day. The jerseys are the chase. I'm seeing right now 2 to go already on that vault, so should be closing out that soon. 1 to go now on that vault, so we'll be closing it out, and we'll be on to the next vault in just a little bit. Who's going to get that closer magic? Who's going to get that last spot? I'm going to keep refreshing. To see if it moves any. Also halfway to go on the jerseys. Jerseys, we're looking like Jamar Chase, Michael Irvin, Brian Urlacher, Jim Kelly, and then Corey Dillon, all available. 5 headliners on 9 boxes, 9 jerseys left in this series. Still looking around, still looking good, making sure that we haven't. And there we go, bang!
All right.
Sold out on the last vault single. So that's exactly what we're going to do. Go ahead and do, folks. So kick off. Oh. Almost did it again.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, you don't have to send a message.
No,
first.
I do not.
It's just box
No,
number.
I
believe
do
it's
not.
box number 1, is it not?
Yep. Just box number 1.
Wow.
And we know who it is.
We
it's
do.
TJ.
Let me get that loaded up in here for you. Give me one moment.
No problem.
Orders are
No
flying
problem at all. Yeah,
off the radar.
I'm sure it's bumping. So like I said, new vault will do 1 out of 30. Vault keys A through E. So there we go. That'll be updated. That'll now, as soon as we get a new vault all set up, that'll be fresh and ready to roll. But like we mentioned, we know who's in here. It's TJ Watt. So the fun part is we're going to open. We're going to look at TJ. We'll ooh and we'll ah over TJ. And then we'll go ahead and randomize and figure out who is in that AFC North spot.
Yeah, that'll build the suspense a little bit.
Oh, exactly right. So I just won't open it until we just make sure we have all our names and everything right in front of us.
Yeah.
Again, classic Nick, always putting the cart before the horse.
Don't worry, I got you.
So like I said, we know who's in here. Hello? TJ? What? How'd you get in there?
Takes forever. Okay, there we go. All right. You are good.
Awesome. So, the chase wheel spin, or just chasing after the hits. That's kind of what I'm saying. The chase wheel spin of the day is the jersey. So if you are in a jersey break and it breaks, so it closes out, your name will be thrown into a chase wheel spin name, our set of names. At the very end, we'll spin it. I'll randomize it. The person on top will be the winner of a UA gift card by the time we're done with this 9 a.m. show. So from there, if your name's on the top, we'll go ahead and hit the 100 wheel, and we'll see if you land, what number you land on. We start usually at 1, or some people have a certain number they like to start at. And then we spin it, and that's how much you get back in UA cash. So like I said, Eric, if you closed out on a jersey today, right now your name is in that jersey chase wheel spin. But there you have it. Click on over here. We got our names. So we're going to go ahead and, like I mentioned, we'll figure out who's going to have the AFC North spot. That's going to be the goal. Well, let's go ahead and rip this open to confirm that we got our boy TJ in here. Because it's going to be, there'd be nothing more embarrassing if we pulled this bad boy out and out comes well, I don't know, anybody else but TJ. There we go. Exactly right. No need for a hold of the suspense any longer than I should. I could and I should and I will. But bang, on the alternate lid, on the alternate color chrome, or not chrome, but other alternate colors, TJ Watt on the authentic. So there we have it. We have our guys, Cody, Juan Garcia, Steven is in there 4 times, Michael Convey, and Robin Patton. We're going to go ahead and hit the randomizer 6 times around, and it looks like that the fifth name is going to be our winner. So whoever lands in that AFC North spot is going to be our winner for this TJ Watt. Let's go ahead, copy, paste, and let's make sure we are in the correct randomizer. And there we have it. Copy, paste, ready to go. 1 time around, 2, come on, 3 times. Right now, as it stands, Steven Lenhart is our guy. Halfway to go. Now 4 times. 5 times. As we speak, Juan Garcia would be our recipient, but we need 1 more time. It's going to go to Michael Convey. Michael Convey sitting at the AFC North spot. And that's how, there we go. That's the way the cookie crumbles. Going to Michael Convey. Bang. The TJ Watt authentic is yours, my friend. Michael Convey going home with the TJ Watt.
That is awesome.
Big dub.
Yes, sir. Awesome, guys.
There we go. Eric said he's got it. Glad I was able to confirm and clarify. If you ever need any questions, anything else, if I'm not being clear on anything, please ask. Not a problem. I'll do my best to exactly that, to clarify anything that I might be just rambling on about. Again, nice hit. Congrats all around. Moises chiming in. Juan Garcia chiming in as well, saying nice hit. Congrats, Michael Convey. Big hit. Nice dub right there. And officially, like I said, closes us out on that vault. And my friends, we get a new vault. New vault on the way. We'll be showing that to you in just a wee bit as we get everything situated on our side of things. Crossing T's, dotting I's, shaking hands, kissing babies. You know how it be. Kissing hands, shaking babies. Wait, what? That's not how you do that. Way to go, guys. Like I said, between closing out a vault, closing out a practice squad, setting up the rest of the day for some really nice heat along the way. But let's be a little selfish. Let's keep going. Because this 9 a.m. doesn't have to end until you guys are done breaking. So let's, again, don't tell nobody, but let's steal all the good stuff.
Yeah.
Let's do it. I think we can do it. I believe in us.
You're making me open up all these new series, and I love it, but give me 1 moment.
No, you do what you got to do, bucko. Like I said, in the meantime, we got plenty of other stuff to look at. We got a fresh practice squad to dive on into. Still looking good on the diamonds. Still looking halfway D's. Like I said, 5 headliners, 9 boxes with the jerseys, so dive on in there. That is our chase wheel spin on the day. So that's looking good. Like I said, Michael Convey chiming into this. Thanks. Now let's hit the diamonds. There you go. He wants to. He's grabbing his pickaxe. He says, first you mine, then you craft, you get the diamonds, then you get the gold. That's how it works.
And did you go see the Minecraft movie?
I have not yet. Moises, there is going to be a new vault. New vault is coming up on the way.
Yep.
Our guy Michael's working on it right now. Working on the like I said, the X's and O's, the T, crossing T's, dotting I's. He's setting everything up. So that should be up within a couple minutes. So don't worry. New vault with new headliners, brand new vault keys, all coming in soon. Updated the ticker just way before we needed to get in there. So like I said, it'll be in there. It'll be up. To further answer your question, like you said, haven't seen it just yet, the Minecraft movie, but I am looking forward to seeing it in some sort of way. At this point, it might be streaming. It might have to wait for the streaming, but I heard it's, like I said, it's one of those turn your brains off. Not going to win any Oscars or any awards there, but it's just fun. It's for fun. It's a kid's movie. Let's not sit there and act like everything needs to be critiqued. Double Diamond close out? Let's see. Moises saying the Double Diamond did close out.
Okay. I'll have that for you in just a moment.
Like I said, he's spinning a bunch of plates right now, guys. Spinning a bunch of plates. Like I said, I'm sure that'll be situated in just a moment.
I believe this is the correct. Yep. Okay.
Awesome.
All right. So that is going to be the single for the new vault is up.
Love it.
Get the, you know what? I'm gonna get to our break first.
Okay.
And then we'll double back to getting up the double and the quad.
That works. I think that works for everybody. So in that case, like you mentioned, this would be play action diamond. Play action diamond double number 3. There we go. There we have it. Play action diamond double box number 3 in the series, number 2 on the day. Please drop me 2 box numbers. New diamonds were started just the other day. Finally, we were able to finish off the old diamonds. Now we're strictly into the new diamonds. Our guy Steven chiming in. He's asking for 13 and 21. I can go ahead and snag that. 13 and 21.
Okay. All right.
Polar opposites. One's buried at the bottom of a stack of 4.
And one's nicely up top. That's always the case.
But there we have it. There we go. 13 and 21. The first age I had a beard as opposed to the year I'm supposed to start. But that's just how it be.
Admitting that live on the air is crazy. There's never any kind of shenanigans like that. Come on now.
And as always, you know, when you're that young, it's just like it's whatever spare beers are just lurking. I did see that the other day. Someone's like, "Oh, we're calling in the transfer portal today," which is like a different assortment of like 5 different types of beer.
Oh my God.
Starters are on the bench tonight.
All right, here are those names for you.
Awesome.
Lo Siento. This thing is moving slowly too. Where are we at with this is the double?
Yeah, sometimes that'll happen. The page will, just got a quick refresh. Should be all good. Michael Convey was correct on that one.
Okay.
Awesome possum. So Murphy's in there 3 times. I see Michael Convey, Rob, and Steven. We're going to go around 6 times to figure out our divisions. 6 times around. And 6. There we go. Not very often do I get the small amount on that one. Usually I'm like just going around 11 or 12 times. But there we go. NFC North belongs to Murphy. Rob Barnett, you have the NFC South. NFC East, Steven Lennart. NFC West, Murphy, as well as the AFC North. Michael Convey, you have the AFC South. AFC East belongs to Rob Barnett. And Steven again, AFC West. Box number 13. Bingo, bango. Oh, there we go. Focus up. There we go, Jim. Good luck, everybody. We're looking for a couple of speed flexes. Maybe even that salute to service Joe Burrow. There we go.
Looks like the minis have closed out.
Ooh, nice.
Holy moly, we're moving.
Oh, good. Everyone woke up. It's 10:30. They're like, rise and shine, baby.
Yeah, they got all that leftover Easter Bunny cash.
I think so.
They said,
Here
you
we
know
go,
what?
folks. This is
I'm
one of
gonna
the
turn it
big
into a
ones.
helmet.
Like I said, one of our
Ooh.
speed flexes that we're searching for. It's Michael Irvin.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh, the Hydro.
Hydro, 3 different Super Bowl stickers on the back. The 88, the Hall of Fame logo sticker as well on the back. This thing is all types of nice detail. Silver visor, looking nice to go along is exactly right. Oh, look at that. That is great. That's an NFC East hit. That's going to Steven on that one. Great hit. That looks nice. That looks mean. Again, we see Michael Irvin from time to time. We see him a lot in here. Not very often you see him on this unique of a lid. This nice one right here. Exactly that. I'm really digging the stickers on the back for me. All that extra detail. His number, the Hall of Fame, 3 Super Bowls. That is nice. That's fun. Beckett's cert also on the back right here. Nice. Use your local device. Use your smart device right there. Yeah. Jacama, I agree. Sick in all the right ways. And of course, in the nice little sweet spot on that hexagon, on that pentagon, a hexagon spot for the nice little signature.
Yeah. Very nice hit indeed.
There we go. NFC East. Oh. It's Michael Irvin on that one. Speed. Floyd, if you have a number, maybe you can send us the number. We can confirm whether you were in there or not. But I mean, I'm sure Mike wouldn't have sent it out to me if these weren't the correct names. So,
Floyd is Gary, right?
I believe so.
That was the Diamonds.
Yeah, his last diamond double.
Let me double check this. Diamond double. Oh, wait, I'm not on the right. I'm like, hold on. Yeah, those are the names that I had in there.
Alrighty.
So I'm not sure. Gary, you were in the first Diamond double box break. When did we do that one? That was the Mark Duper, Mark Clayton, and then the Braden Fisk. So that one already broke. That was the second Diamond double that we've done today. Did not have you in this new one.
There we go.
Oh yeah, but drop an order number just in case.
Yep, that'd be great. TJ, you stay.
Shows 3. Was this not 3? Hold on. Let me double check that.
Yeah, that could be the case.
Maybe that didn't get switched over. No, this was 3. Okay. I don't know why yours was showing 3. Huh. Yeah, I had you in number 2. So we did get you in the correct raffle. I'm not sure why that order would have said 3. We had somebody else say something along the same lines of I forget who it was. They said they thought they were supposed to be in another break.
Now,
on
are those
Friday? I think it was
now?
on Friday?
Did we make the official switch to that being automatic? Like it automatically does that?
No,
Okay.
I'm still changing it over.
Okay,
So I thought
gotcha.
I made a mistake, but no,
Okay.
everything's correct there. Yeah, that is the order number that I have for
Again,
you
that
in
would,
the
my only
in the
assumption would be if we were on the automation system. I can only assume maybe it didn't refresh by itself or something like that. But we're trying. Like I said, we're trying to make that the new thing. Just like slowly.
He goes, now it shows 4. I wonder if, because aren't the diamonds our reference linked ones?
What do you mean?
Where they have the reference so that we don't.
Yeah, because we have
I
to do
wonder
that.
if because you know why Floyd or Gary is because my guess with our new system here, I'm wondering if because I'm putting the new series back up as number 4. I wonder if it's changing his receipt, even though he's already paid into it and it's already broke.
I mean, that's on my pay grade.
Yeah, I don't know how it would do that. I'll bring that up in the. We have our Tuesday meetings. Yeah, that Michael Convey jumping in that order numbers before any number. Yeah, that was in the Play Action Diamonds double box break number 2. We had already done that one. I'm not sure why it's changing that number on you, but we are on Play Action Diamond Box double break number 4 now.
Yeah, I can see how that can get confusing.
And I believe it's wide open, but
Well, there we have it, folks.
interesting.
Sorry about the confusion. Hopefully, all set and all set there. On to the break. Flipping it on over. We're gonna have secondary hit or a little bonus banger on this one, but worth the bonus banger. It's Mike Allstott on here.
Ooh.
Man, this guy ran through your face. Love that right there. There's an NFC South hit that's going to Rob Barnett on that one. Nice hit right there. Mike Allstott. Mike Allstott on that one. I just can't. You just watch film on this guy. He just doesn't fall backwards in any sort of way. Good hit right there. Right you up and then we'll get you in there. Nice. Mike Allstott. Nice. Yeah, it is weird. Sorry about the confusion on that one, Gary. Again, yeah, that's something we'll just talk about on the Tuesday meeting. See if that was just maybe a one-off type deal, or if that's happened to anybody else, and maybe they're just
It
not
happened to
noticing.
somebody on Friday with myself and Rip, and I'm trying to remember who it was. But yeah, that's a really weird occurrence.
Yeah. Well, again, definitely worth bringing up if it's happened multiple times too. So
Yeah.
don't want that to be a continued confusion. That's just sometimes there's trial and error with some new stuff. Every time you try and make some things, easier for some, it makes it harder for others. Whether that's, like I said, just technical side of things, just cleaning stuff up. It is what it is. But we will get that clarified, all sorted out, because we don't want anybody experiencing something as confusing as that. Just not worth it. There we go, Mike Allstott. Going to Rob. Good stuff right there. We got a mini too. That's what we're next up on.
We have a mini, and I believe we're close on the jersey. I believe the
another
jersey is
jersey.
1 to go, unless
There
I'm
we go.
a little behind on that. I'm still putting up. So right now I just put up the Vault Double
Nice.
and the Vault Quad.
Love it.
So you guys can now jump into those. I know the Vault Single was moving.
Like I said, as soon as we get that, as soon as we're all caught up, I'll quickly also show you guys that haven't already maybe looked at the break page, what is in that new vault. So we'll go ahead and take a dive on that in just a moment. But
All right, so
breaks first. Breaks first, ladies and gentlemen. These are nice and snug today. There we go. Once you get past that first buckle on the
Oh yeah.
shin strap, then you're good to go.
Yeah, 1 to go in the jerseys, guys, but we will have the minis right up next here.
Mini.
Michael Convey says my order shows number 4 now. Also, I'm wondering if it has to do with the reference link. So
Yeah.
that's a little bit of something on our end, guys. Apologies for that confusion. Your best bet though is to always just, if you're buying into something, make sure you can be here to see it break as well, just so that we get the clarification and you see your name up in there. I mean, yes, we can always do what we just did and let you know order number wise where you were and what if you did or did not win. However, if it's gonna be weird like that and switch things up, we're gonna have to talk to some people about that and see if we can get that fixed for you guys.
So there we have it, folks. If my double message doesn't make sense, I'm going to do it one more time. iFormation Minis double box number 10. Drop me 2 box numbers. You can drop them again. You can drop them now. There we go. Now the messages have dropped it. I dropped it in 2 different messages because my fat fingers don't know how to type. There you go. Eric coming in, chiming in. Wants 23. Yeah, again, that's very weird. He was in Michael Convey was in 2 and 3, and now it's showing 4 for him. It's very strange.
Well, that's because my best guess as to why that's happening is because we are on 4 now.
Yeah.
Why it's changing it to that in your receipt, I don't know. I'm wondering if it's because technically it is the same product on our product page and we're just opening it back up.
I think that's probably why.
But yeah, I haven't seen something like that.
Because exactly right. Because it'll be connected to that link, but since we're changing the 4 to 5, 5 to 6, 6 to 7, it might end up also changing your receipt.
It's not like we haven't changed numbers like that before. I know we did just change so that the numbers will carry over into the next show rather than getting reset to 1. But I'm not sure why that hadn't been a problem before. Maybe it was an update on Shopify's end. Or
that's strange.
We just have to talk to some people.
There we go. Eric's saying 23 in the wheel. We'll hit the 23 in the wheel. So let's go ahead and do that. So let me get the ticker. Let me get 23 off the ticker. So 23 and the wheel. Let's see what we're going to land on for the wheel. We have 19. Do we have 19? Closest is 18, correct. So 18 and 23. 18 and 23 for the minis. Yeah, it'll tell us who's in break 4. Because when we go back, it shows us our adjustment history, and the adjustment history shows us who bought into what at what time, and who's connected to what break. So we will always know who's in what break.
Yeah, it's not going to be an issue on our end to know that the breaks are getting done correctly, but it will be a little bit of a confusing thing.
Exactly right, but it might be confusing
on your end
in post when you're looking at your receipt and you're like, oh, I was in 4, but it says 5. So I get you. Very confusing.
And that's another thing too. You mentioned adjustment history. That's what I'm saying is it's the same product, but we're adjusting it to open it back up and say it's not bought out again. So that's why I'm wondering if it's changing on their receipts. But like you said, we can see since we adjust something, who has bought in with those brand new order numbers. So the breaks will always be correct. It's just your receipt for some reason
might be off by a hair.
That is really weird. I would say, once something gets emailed to you, I don't think it would change in an email, no?
Probably not.
So I would say if it gets emailed to you, your receipt, I would double check that receipt and see if that one's correct. Don't just check your order on our site. That might be changing. I don't
So
know.
Gary just wants to confirm: is he in the fourth one? Is he in the fourth one?
Is he in the fourth one? I don't know if anybody's bought into the fourth one. Let me.
We'll quickly go in there.
Diamond number 4.
While we're doing that, minis are all set. Steven, you have the NFC North, NFC South. You have that belongs to Jeff Holmes. Jeff Holmes, if this is your first time buying, let us know. What's your squad? Who are you chasing after? We can point you in the right direction. How'd you find the UA break room? Like, share, subscribe, send us around. Let us know what you're up to. NFC East, Rob Barnett. Eric Burns, you have the NFC West. AFC North belongs to Stephanie. Rob, you are back again with the AFC South. AFC East belongs to Eric Z. And then AFC West belongs to Stephanie. So here we go. Boxes 18, called by the wheel, and then 23 called by our guy Eric.
There's no one in play action diamond break number 4. That
Okay.
is brand new on the break page.
No one currently in that break. Thank you for the confirmation. Appreciate that. Slide open. I think we know who this is. Oh, yeah. There's a fun young wide receiver from the Houston Texans over in the AFC South section. That's going to be Rob Barnett. It's Tank Dell. Tank Dell on the mini right here. Nice secondary, nice little bonus banger hit on this one. Tank Dell. Fortunately went down with that injury towards the end of the season. But, I mean, a young kid like this who had a lot of big pop, a lot of run, not a lot of nice receptions, I'm sure he'll be right back in the swing of things. You saw how just concerned that C.J. Stroud looked after that. He looked very upset, considering they are such good friends. So you can only guess that in the offseason, they're just going to keep working and keep working and keep working and keep working. Like I said, congrats, AFC South. It's Rob Barnett with going home with the Tank Dell. Nice hit right there.
What's that? One to go in those jerseys, guys.
Nice.
One to go.
Keep it going with the jerseys. That is our Chase wheel spin on the day. Get your name in there. We break it. You go into the Chase wheel spin. Probably you go and get some UA cash on the way out of here. And what a football name. Tank Dell. 8 letters in total. God, you'll love it. That's a great name right there. And not the only tank in the league. Tank Bigsby. Tank Dell. You wouldn't think a name like Tank would be so, popular, prominent. You got more Tanks than you do Curtises in the league and Jims. No, that's probably not right, but nice hit. On to the next one. Number 2 of 2 here in our mini break. Ooh. This one's fun. Coming off the headliner list. Bingo bango. It's Matt Ryan. Still staying in the South, but in the NFC South this time. It's gonna be Jeff Holmes, our newcomer. First time winner. First time Magic on this flash slate right here. Look at that. Yeah, this is on the alternate. Beckett sticker on the back of it right here. Right there. Bang, bang, bang. Use a smart device to go ahead and scan that bad boy. Like I said, that's going to go home to Jeff Holmes. Nice hit right there. Like I said, one of our headliners gone, Matt Ryan. He's got the MVP 2016 inscription on there. I mean, he went bonkers that season. Obviously, 28-3 that year, but still can't take away the amazing stat line he had that year. Him and Julio. Oh my God, why am I blanking? Roddy White. Oh, so much fun to watch. Oh my goodness. Did he have to? I think he may have had Tony Gonzalez. Maybe not that year, but at least somewhere down the line in his career. I might be wrong. I'll have to double check. But Matt Ryan. And now we get to see him on CBS doing a little color, a little commentary. Good for him. Good for him. He's actually doing a little bit better than old Tom Brady on that side of things, but. Many different factors with that I can see coming into play. So you don't want to say too much because I think he might be on the tampering side, considering he's on the ownership side for the Las Vegas Raiders. Matt Ryan mini. MVP. Can't take that away. And that brings up always the conversation of, does a guy like Matt Ryan get in the Hall? Does a guy like Phillip Rivers get in the Hall? Does a guy like, Ben probably will. He's got a ring or two. He's got a couple of passing titles. But, man, it's tough decisions. Tough decisions indeed. So minis, after that headliner gone, 1, 2, 3, 4 headliners on, where do our minis go? On 10 boxes. 4 on 10 boxes. Full 40% chance at hitting a headliner. Quick math. Bang, quick math. So Floyd, Gary's also saying in the email it's stating 4 on the confirmation number. Yeah, again, that's very strange. So yeah, Eric, getting back to you. The Matt Ryan was still available. Now it's gone. Just left. The Bailey. Well, yeah, I don't see Bailey, so Bailey's gone. So Ed Reed, Ray Lewis, dual sign. Matt Ryan gone, but Bo Nix still available. Tyreek Hill still available. Maurice Jones-Drew still available. And don't want to get confused that Ed Reed and Ray Lewis is still available. So, yeah, Gary, okay, since I got paid for 3, got 4, now it shows nothing. How will this get fixed? So just to clarify, you paid for the spot and it's not popping up.
I paid for 3 and no, Gary, you were in double box break number 2.
Yeah.
With that order number 242969. We did that break.
Yeah.
You did not. I don't think he won.
Did not
win. It changed to 3 when you looked at it because we were already doing number 3. So you did not pay for 3. You paid for number 2.
Oh, 242969. That was the Mark Clayton, Mark Duper win. So
so you did win something.
You did win.
So you did. You won. This
won the
helmet
dual
right
sign.
here. But pull up the break screen so he can see it. We can't pull up this screen over there. I don't think.
Not that break screen. No.
Oh yeah. Oh, you mean?
I've got it right here.
Yeah, you got it right there.
So that was number 3.
That was number 3.
This is
is
number
where
2.
you were, Gary, and
So
you did win.
242969 is in there.
Yeah.
Got the Mark Clayton. Got the Mark Duper.
So that was what you paid for. For some reason, the receipt is changing every single time we reopen the diamonds to say the current diamonds.
Michael Convey wants to confirm, am I in the jersey break receipt says yes, but maybe for previous break now?
I don't see you in unless you just bought in. Hold on, there's one. Nope. I don't have Michael Convey in the jerseys.
Yeah. So Michael, your last one, the last jersey was 242966.
That was that was the last one.
That was the only jersey we've done on the day, and like you mentioned, if no one has bought into the jersey,
well, no, we got one spot to go in the new jerseys,
okay.
But Michael Convey is not one of the names in there.
Okay. So Michael, again, you are not currently in the last jersey. This jersey break number 22. You were in jersey break number 21.
Yeah. So guys, I know it's a little confusing as to why the receipts are changing. Like I said, once again, until we get a chance to kind of talk this problem out on our end, like I said, this problem isn't coming from our end. This problem is probably coming from the way Shopify is set up. So maybe we just have to change our method here too and compromise. But until that happens, when you buy into something, please try to be here as best you can and make sure that you're seeing your name break. Like we said, we can check it with the order numbers. That's fine. Captain said, can you check yesterday's jersey break for 242889? 242889. Let's see. There's a jersey break. Oh, this is going back a little ways. 24288889. Okay, hold on. Give me a moment here. 242889. That's Kenneth Stanton. That was No Huddle jersey number 17. Let me go into that winner's sheet. Was that our show? That was that was the 3 p.m. So that was after me. That was with you guys.
Yep.
3 p.m. show on Sunday. Hold on.
Kenneth Stanton won the Jay Novacek jersey.
Oh, he did win, yeah.
Won the Jay Novacek jersey yesterday. Pulled that. I was right. Yeah, that was me. I was right here.
That was at 1 hour and 16 minutes into the show. So if you go back to the 3 p.m. show, Kenneth Stanton, and watch it around the 1:16 mark, 1 hour, 16 minutes, you will see your win right there.
Yep.
If not, you'll just see it when it gets shipped out to you.
Sure thing.
Michael Convey did just buy into, now he has that last jersey spot. So
There we go.
we will get him into the break, and we will get into the break.
There we go. No
Let
huddle.
me scroll all the way back here. Hold on. Where are we at? Okay.
That would be number 23 or 22. I think it's 22.
No. I don't see, Gary. I don't see you getting in number 3. I've only have the one, unless you have another order number for me. I have the one order number that was 242969, and that was.
He's got it right
won
here.
on-
242964 is what he's looking for.
242964.
Yeah.
What was the one that we highlighted on that sheet there? I'm pretty sure that was the 969.
No, that was 969.
I don't have a 964 in here for you. I can look that up.
Yeah,
Guys,
I mean,
please
that
give
would've
me a
been-
moment.
That
real
would have been
quick.
5 orders. That would have been way before. That was 5 orders ago. That was 5 orders before this one was even in there. So that would have been double box number 1, which we didn't do here.
I understand the confusion, guys.
Or not double,
but
not necessarily double box number 1, but at different series. But there we go. This is No Huddle jersey number 22. Let me confirm that really quick.
yes, that is it.
Gotcha.
Trust me, I'm.
Oh, well, did it
I
again.
know what I'm doing
No
here.
Huddle jersey number 22. Please drop me a box number, guys. That works.
21.
21. I think it's close by me. I can just snag it.
Okay. Okay, let me open those back up.
Love it. Love when it's right on top. You love on top. Baby, you're the one that I love.
Okay. Did you, Gary? Did you still need, or was 964 not your order number? Was that just a mistake on your end, or do you still need to know what happened with 964? Was that yours as well? Because I can look it up, but it just was not in that break. It was the 969 number. So the 969 order was in double box break number 2 for the Diamonds. And that broke. You won the Marx Brothers helmet with the Miami, right here, Miami Dolphins. And then, oh, excuse me, let me change that to 23. Okay. And then I didn't have another order for you for the third double box break. We did that one, and now the 4th is open. I don't believe anybody has bought into that yet. Yeah, nobody has bought into that yet. So, for the reason why the receipt is changing, I don't know. We're gonna get that fixed on our end, but we did make sure to get you in those breaks.
At the very least, always contact customer service for anything that's not completely all sought out, all figured out. We're gonna, like I said, we're trying to do our best over here with this being a new problem. Haven't seen it before, so it's very unfortunate. John Sutter, you have the NFC North. Ryan McCall, you have the NFC South. Michael Convey in the NFC East. NFC West belongs to Eric Burns. Ty Percival, you have the AFC North. Joshua George, the AFC South. Robin Patton, you have the AFC East. And the AFC West belongs to Gary. So good luck, everybody. Oh, it looks like we have it all good now. So, all right, cool.
Oh, okay. All right.
No problem.
No worries.
As long as we're good to go, that means we're good to go.
Yeah.
Sounds good to
Hey,
me.
the best part about it is that order number that won you this helmet right here. So at least you're coming out of this with something.
Exactly right.
I'd feel worse if like there was some kind of a screw up. There isn't, but and then you didn't get a chance.
Champ Bailey is not available in the minis anymore. Champ Bailey no longer available in the minis, and no longer available in the jerseys is Jamar Chase. AFC North hit. That's gonna go to Ty Percival on that one. This one's the big one. Everyone was looking for this guy, and rightfully so. Jamar Chase. Who again? Maybe it's just the Bengals know how to sign jerseys right here. Anthony Munoz had a nice sig on there yesterday that I saw, and now Jamar Chase knowing how to fill up the one, knowing how to fill up the entire number right there. Way to go, way to be, Jamar Chase right there, right along the entire one right there. Got the Beckett little square right there. Awesome possum.
Was that what you were chasing there, Ty?
Jamar Chase.
Yeah.
I think everybody was.
Chasing Chase.
Everyone was chasing Jamar Chase. It's a nice hit right there. That's nice when you get that little threat out of there. Get out of there. You're not wanted, but you're wanted. Jamar Chase. This is nice. I mean, could go. You could argue for 1-1 in fantasy. You could argue for a bunch of stuff. He's going to be a dog for the rest of his life in here. Just got that situated. I'm sure he's going to try and get T. Higgins all sorted out as well. Joe Burrow taking a little bit of a pay cut. There you go. That's what you mean.
Ty Percival saying, "I think I'm holding on to this one. Thank you."
No, rightfully so.
Gary, all good, all good. If you were concerned that you did have that other order number 242964, but that was in the jerseys. That was that jersey break that broke, and John Suter won the Marshall Falk. So don't worry, I got you. I got you, my guy.
That's what we do here. Making sure everything's all accounted for. Good stuff, guys.
Let me get these on the board.
Good stuff. Way to be. Jamar Chase, like I said, going to Ty on that one. No, thank you, Ty. I always say that. Thank you guys for participating. You can only get in there. You can only win it if you're a part of it. So go ahead, dive on into the breaks and get what you need, get what you want. Big hit right there with the Jamar Chase. Nice. Put that on the ground. That was the big one. That was the big one for sure. Still available, though. Michael Irvin on the jersey just pulled his Speed Flex right in front of me. Brian Urlacher on the jersey, Jim Kelly, and then Corey Dillon on the unpictured secondary headliners. Where are we going, guys? What else are we feeling right now? Looks like we're looking good, like I said. With this quick, if we're all caught up, I can finally show you all the new practice squad, the new vault that needs to drop, that just dropped as well. With new vault comes new vault keys, new headliners. You got a 300, a 200, a 100, a 100, and a $50 gift card lurking around with all the new vault headliners. Like I said, I'll be getting to that in just a moment. Gonna call it a tease in the industry, ladies and gentlemen. Let me tease you really quick. Hold out in just a quick second as I write out Ty's posty note. There we have it, guys. Creeping up in the 11 o'clock hour. Don't have to stop. Don't stop me now. Da-da-da-da-da-da. There we go. Nice stuff. Good stuff here. There we have it. Like I said, if we're all caught up, all good to go. Yeah, like I said, all good, guys. As long as, it's big money, guys. I'm not opposed to double checking, making sure everything's all right. So no sweat. Like I said, it is what it is. It's early. We all make mistakes. I've been making a ton of them left and right. So there you go. It's all right. We clean it up. We're all cleared up. We're good to go. So that's the best part. Clear things up. Community break room is just nice and easy. On to the next one. It's not about the last one. It's about what's the next one. It's about what's the next box. So with that being said, folks, let me quickly show you. Let me refresh on my end because I think I have to refresh the page to even show the new vault and show the new practice squad again. Where are we at? There we go. 2-minute warning, or just the 2-minute. Is it 2-minute warning? Yeah, 2-minute warning. There we go, folks. Is our new vault. Packet presence is our new practice squad. Pocket presence. Why did I say packet? I'm going back to school. Pocket presence practice squad. Ooh, that's a nice personification right there. We'll get to that in just a moment. Let's take a look at these headliners. We got Kurt Warner on this authentic over here. Josh Allen on this ripped Buffalo lid right here. Is that a Speed Flex? It sure is. That's a Speed Flex Josh Allen. Joe Montana on the authentic over here. Bo Jackson on the Speed Flex Raiders lid. Bears Hall of Fame multiple, and I mean multiple signatures here across the bar. You can see Dan Hampton proudly stamped right in the middle. I would assume, Jim McMahon is on there as well. A couple other big hits, big names right there. Ray Lewis. There's way more than 4 from this picture. I'm seeing upwards of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm seeing at least 7 just on the picture.
On which one?
On that Bears Hall of Fame.
Yeah, because they have it listed as 4 different names, but I feel like there's more.
There's definitely more. Oh, there's definitely more. Yeah, I'm counting 7 different signatures from this picture alone. That could even be more within that. Adrian Peterson on a Speed Flex. Steve Smith Sr. on this, oh my God, on this chrome Speed Flex. Carolina Panthers with a blue visor. Ray Lewis on a camo authentic right here. Lawrence Taylor on the Hall of Fame right there as well. Yeah, this vault is loaded. I'm with you, Jacom. Yeah, need that Rave Kittle. I think that's that might be in the practice squad. Well, yeah, we got some heat right there. Let's show you some videos. Oh, yeah, this is the one we wanted to see. The Steve Smith Sr. Is that how many tones? At least 2 between fading into the light blue teal into the black. You got a different color, different shade of blue on that one. Bring it around town. Oh, yeah. And we do that, like I said, you can get a quick glance into the UA warehouse a little bit. That's always fun. You can't do nothing about that. It's just how nice and shiny it is. This one's gorgeous. My goodness. Oh, wait, hold on. Sorry, my apologies. Oh, it's the Malik Neighbors. Malik Neighbors on the 2 different one right there. Saquon Barkley. That's not an authentic. Nice. Let me go back to the video for Malik Neighbors. Oh, this one's numbered too. Nice. That is a numbered Speed Flex. That is 5 out of 12. That is a numbered helmet here, ladies and gentlemen. 5 out of 12. The Fanatics shirt on the back. Malik Neighbors Speed Flex, 2 different colored New York Giant. What's the inscription say? Something revenge to New York? Betters? What? I can't read that. That's just my bad eyesight. Someone's gonna have to help me on that one. Chad, help me out. What's that inscription say? Baton Rouge to New York. Okay, that makes the sense. That makes more sense. Baton Rouge. That's his place. And like I said, numbered out of 12. That is 5 out of 12. And here's our Josh Allen inscription, or Josh Allen ripped Buffalo lid. Ooh, when are we getting a 101 in the break room? That's a great question. Oof.
What is that?
Jacom asking me, like I said, with this Malik Neighbors, it's 5 out of 12. There's at least 12 lurking around in the world somewhere. When are we getting
a 1-of-1 UA break room signed T-shirt? There won't be another one like that. It'll be all of our signatures.
Oh yeah, we'll be chomping at the bit for that one.
I'm sure everybody wants it.
A ripped Speed Flex, half Miami Dolphins, half Florida Gators.
Yeah.
Mine would just be like an AEW logo and like probably a White Sox logo and something.
Mine will be a hockey puck with a bunch of like chips in it because it's been pre-used on an actual rink.
There we go.
Little
And then we go
stuffed.
from the vault or from the new vault, the 2-minute warning, into the Pocket Presence Practice Squad. Unique New York Pocket Presence Practice Squad. Powerful people eat provolone. I don't know. Like I said, the Eagles 7 signature Super Bowl 59 sig right there. Joe Montana on the Funko, Emmitt Smith on the football, John Elway and Terrell Owens on jerseys, Julius Peppers and Ray Lewis on mini helmets, and then a slog of authentics right here. Michael Strahan, Jordan Love, Steve Smith Sr., George Kittle on that rave, Amon-Ra St. Brown, A.J. Brown, Jason Witten, Kurt Warner, and that, like I said, that 7 Eagle signatures right there. 7 Eagle signatures. I don't know if does it help us? Does it tell us who those 7 signatures are? Nope. Just 59 Eagles 59, Super Bowl 59, 7 signatures. I see. Frequent flyers. I believe that one right there, C.J. Gardner Johnson. I can only assume. Yeah, there we go. Jacom, there's the Kittle. Yeah, that's the Kittle right there. Just pulled that similar one yesterday, but it was Joe Montana on that rave lid like that. And then I can only imagine a guy like George Kittle coming off of WrestleMania, Zero Miedo helping him out there. That could be fun to watch. He's just one of the more likable guys all around in the NFL. Really gotta love it. Otherwise, like we mentioned, guys, jersey's still looking good. We are 2 away on the Pocket Presence first practice squad of the day, so that ought to be fun. Get us going on that one.
Very nice.
Looking good on the minis. 6 to go on the diamond single. Need a new jersey. All set up, ready to go there. Like I said, still 2 to go on a brand new practice squad single. Let's go ahead and close that out, guys. Drop it really quick in the links down below. Practice squad single. Let's go ahead and close that out, guys and gals. So far, pretty solid morning.
Yeah.
Like I said, getting through the old practice squad, old vault, brand new practice squad. 18 headliners on 30 boxes in this new practice squad. 15 headliners, 5 additional vault keys on 30 boxes in this new vault. Still looking good on all other sides of things too. Pretty good ratios across the board. 4 jerseys, 8 headliners, 4 jerseys left. We have 7 headliners on 17 diamonds still left. And then 4 minis with 10 boxes left to go there. So a 40% chance at a headliner in that. Looking good all the way across the board, guys and gals. Point us in the direction we will go. Hopefully looking closer, a little bit closer on this practice squad single. Like I said, brand new single. John says sometimes when he closes his eyes, he pretends he's a banana. Well, don't go to the zoo. There's monkeys at the zoo. They might want to attack you in that sense. One time I thought I was a glass of orange juice, and I didn't want to move because I thought I was going to spill. So I've been there, done that before, John. I understand.
Interesting.
Jacom saying surprised they let him do the WWE since they pay him millions to play football and not get hurt. George Kittle. Oh, he doesn't like do WWE. He just like shows up in the front row. He's just a fan. Sometimes he does spots every now and again. I think he clotheslined Austin Theory last year, or WrestleMania ago or 2. Then I think also Jason Kelsey was there last year because it was in Philadelphia. But no, I think he wasn't doing any spots. He wasn't doing any moves. He was just sitting in the front row drinking.
Gotcha.
Let's run that vault, guys. Moises is asking. No one wants to run the vault? Everyone wants to run the vault. Get in there, guys. Like I said, also, like I mentioned, 2 left to go on that single practice squad. Go ahead and get that situated. Still 2 more to go. Creeping in 11:15. Our hard out is at 11:45. We can go all the way till then. I've got no problem with that. Jacom's saying you're usually trading, not buying, but it is what it is. You can always, everyone's got a price. Everyone's got a price. Let's fill up this practice squad, guys. Come on now. What's up, Steven? How we doing? Good. How you doing? All good. Our guy Steven was just at a really interesting game the other day.
Yeah.
You were at the now the legendary 8th inning game, correct? How was that?
That caught on quick, the 8th inning. Winning ugly is, I think, what they call
There
it.
we go. Getting the dub
But that was
whenever
crazy.
they can.
Yeah. Yay, aw,
In about an
yay,
inning and a half.
aw, yay, aw.
Breathing room, like 3.5 grand slam, the RBI single by Bush. You're like, 7-1. Come on, just 2 more innings. Then you let Eugenio Suarez
Yep.
absolutely do what he does to us. Just go.
He just
yard. I was
served him a
like, here we go.
meatball.
But I was like, did he just really give him a grand slam? I'm like, yeah, just like that. And then they give him 5 more runs.
I was picturing Steven
crazy.
Oh, I was pissed.
being like
Jacom
the
saying
one
might
guy.
buy in. Go ahead.
The one guy in the is it a TikTok or whatever? Where he's like, this guy's just serving up meatballs every day. He's just freaking out.
Yep.
Oh, I don't freak out anymore. I used to.
You can't. You can't do that. You can't do that 162 times out of the year.
Baseball.
It's just not. It's just not good for the health.
Give it all for one day. So, like,
Save it for the playoffs.
I can just watch him on LB game day and be like, I'm fine. I'm fine.
That's good. That shows maturity. I like that.
I gotta be a somewhat decent example. But now my son can be the emotional.
That's true.
Yeah, man, I 100% agree.
Put all that effort into that one. Yeah. No, that's awesome. That's a really special moment. That's awesome to see.
loved it, too.
That's awesome. Heck yeah. That's awesome. Love that.
He was napping. He was napping at like 4 or like 12:30, and then like player introduction to the national anthem woke him up.
Nice.
He's just like baseball.
Yeah.
Yep, exactly.
There we go. You got it.
Well, perfect. That's exactly what I wanted to see.
It would be concerning if he did wake up and he went football. Like, no. There you go. Jacom hopping in. So, and I got 4 jerseys. I think 4 minis up for trade. Okay, there we go. All up for trade, guys. Forgot who. I think someone has a spreadsheet that they like to share with everybody. It's like, hey, this is what's for trade. This is what I got. This is what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
People are nice and organized here in the UA break room.
You know what's
Jacom,
impressive?
King Steven in the house. Just like I said, he was informing us on his day. The 8th inning game. Now our local legend in that one.
Yeah.
With the Diamondbacks and the Cubs having 16 combined runs between the
It's insane.
bottom of the 7th and the whole entire 8th inning. It's something ridiculous.
You know, the Cubs motto, or one of their mottos, is "Let's play 2," because was it Ernie Banks that always used to say
I
it?
think so.
And at that point, with that many runs and how long the game has to go to get to that many runs,
Yep.
you basically played 2.
Yep.
And with the fact that part of the game it was all Cubs and part of the game it was all Diamondbacks, it seemed like probably 2 very different games.
Oh, yeah.
So all wrapped into one.
Which minis does he have? Eric is asking. I know we got our minis, but I think he's asking for somebody else's minis. So we'll have to see that. So like I said, guys, jerseys are the chase on the day. I'm really hoping that we can get into this pocket presence practice squad. That's gonna definitely jumble some people up today. How many times can you say that fast? Pocket presence practice squad. Pocket presence practice squad. Pocket presence practice squad.
It's tough. It's not easy.
Pocket presence practice squad. Pocket presence practice squad. Come on now.
There was something else I was going to say. Oh, yeah. You know what's impressive? I was looking back at our winners here. Rob Barnett one with the same order. So it's the same order number in 2 different breaks. The play action, because he bought multiple items in one order, but that spot won in the Diamond Break 3 double box. He won the Mike Allstott, and then he also won in the minis with the Tank Dell. So that's impressive. Spreading it out. See, that's what happens when you spread the cheddar around the break room, and then boom, you've got a couple different wins in there.
There we go. Like I said, guys and gals, really let's try and push for the single box. We'll see how we're looking come about 5-10 minutes from now. Then we'll hit our chase wheel spin if we don't close out on anything else. And then we clean it on up, and we'll be good to go for the 12 o'clock hour. Where's the flexes at? Flexes are in the diamonds, my man. Flexes are in the diamonds. We got Barry Sanders and Kyler Murray on the speed flex in the diamond section. We just pulled this Michael Irvin right here in front of us. Also in the vault, we got Josh Allen on the speed flex, Malik Neighbors on the to 12. He is 5 out of 12. We have the number 5 helmet here. 5 to 12 here on the Malik Neighbors speed flex. Steve Smith Sr. on a speed flex. Bo Jackson and Adrian Peterson all on speed flexes. So 2-minute warning vault is where you want to head over if you want to get some speed flex, as well as the diamonds. Still 2 to go there. Barry Sanders and Kyler Murray. Authentics galore in the practice squad. Got a couple of we got Joe Montana on the Funko, Emmitt Smith on a football. Jerseys include John Elway and Terrell Owens. Authentics galore include Jordan Love, A.J. Brown, Ray Lewis on a mini. There was also Julius Peppers on a mini. And there was that 7 Sig Eagles Super Bowl champions, all in the same authentic right there. Bob goes, oh, wow. Oh, wow, indeed. Oh, wow, indeed. Big names all around the practice squad. Solid authentics and speed flexes in the vault. Couple speed flexes in there. Like I said, that all red, almost ornament-like Kyler Murray speed flex, and then you double it down with the red cardinal, all red cardinal. Usually he's got the little yellow beak, but no, he's all red on this one. That one looks mean. It's a mean cardinal. But in that practice squad, like I said, folks, practice squad, Joe Montana on the Funko, John Elway and Terrell Owens on a jersey, Emmitt Smith on a football, and a slog of authentics all around. Jim Plunkett, Jason Taylor, and Chad Johnson as secondary headliners. Joshua George, that vault looks dangerous to my credit card.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
This is one of the best vaults I think we've had in a little while. Like, we have good vaults, don't get me wrong, but like we try to load the diamonds because its authentics are better, I think. And this is a really good vault. I
mean, that Bears not 85 helmet has. You said 4. There in the picture. There's at least 7 that I see.
They only had 4 names listed. But
okay.
Based on looking at the picture, so I just wrote up there the 85.
Like I said, I saw for sure Dan Hampton like proudly set up in the middle.
With the Bears, it's process of elimination, and there's only 1 Super Bowl year, so it's not that hard to eliminate.
Credit card company told me my count is outstanding.
There you go. That's a good sign. Let's keep it that way, right?
I think outstanding debt.
Oh. Well, then that's. I thought you meant outstanding, like great.
I think that's what he meant too. That's probably what he thought too. He's like, wow, we're doing fine. We're outstanding. We're doing just great. No, we're all good here. All jokes, guys and gals. Looking fun. Always trying to have fun here in the morning. Still looking like 2 to go in that practice squad. Fill it up, guys. Close out that practice squad. And that'll most likely be, with the time being that it is, might be our last one. But like I said, we can always sneak in a couple more buzzer beaters right before we head on out of here for the 12 o'clock hour to roll in. Fill up that last 2 spots in the practice squad. Hey, closer magic. Why not? Like I mentioned, possibly get a chance at that Eagles 7 Sig Super Bowl 59 Authentic. That might be the go-to in the NFC East spot. Double down, quad down, triple down. A.J. Brown also available in there. What other opportunities we got? We can go Amon-Ra St. Brown and Jordan Love. Yep, we can do that. We can do a little mini action with Ray Lewis and... is that the only AFC North guy I'm looking at? I'm sure I'm overlooking somebody. Oh, AFC West, John Elway. Did Diamond Single. Hopping in that Diamond Single that you are, Bob. There you go. That a boy. Hop on in everywhere, guys. I want to see some new diamonds. Want to see some new vault stuff come on out. Still 2 to go there in that practice squad single. Creeping up on 11:30. I'll definitely, like I said, if we're not haven't made any moves or anything like that, we'll get going on our chase wheel spin, and then we'll always, like I said, take another double check, and then we might be getting ready to head on out in a little bit. B. Williams says, I have a Saquon Super Bowl speed flex and a Sauce Gardner ripped Jets Bearcat flex for sale. Whew. These rips between the college and the professional teams are getting insane, and I love it. We just saw that Bijan Robinson speed flex yesterday with the Atlanta ripped Texas Longhorns lid. That one was fun to watch. That was fun to see. We're also 2 to go on this play action single box right here on the diamonds on the single. So those are looking good as well. 2 to go in 2 spots, guys. Let's fill this on up. Let's get it going. Otherwise, I'm going to be selfish. Steven's not in the room, so guys, I don't want this to be a pre-fill. Let's close this out right here. Let's get it done now. No reason to prolong the inevitable. You want to get a dub, get it now.
Shopify is spinning.
Ty saying you got into that practice squad single, hopefully cutting it down, cutting us in half from 2 to 1. Sure enough, he did. Thank you, very cool. 1 more to go on that practice squad single, guys and gals. Still 2 more to go also on the diamond single. Let me go ahead and put that in there as well.
Okay, there we go.
Diamond single link right here. Said brand new diamonds. I still say essentially still brand new. Just dropped that the other day. Still have 15 boxes, 6 headliners on 15 boxes. Any speeds in the practice squad? No speed flexes in the practice squad. A lot of authentics, but that big one for sure is the Eagles Super Bowl 59 7 signature authentic right there. Otherwise, Julius Peppers and Ray Lewis on a mini, Emmitt Smith on a football, Terrell Owens and John Elway on jerseys, and then Joe Montana on a Funko Pop. Jordan Love, A.J. Brown, George Kittle, the 7 Sig Super Bowl champs for the Eagles, Steve Smith Sr., Amon-Ra St. Brown, Jason Witten, Lawrence Taylor, Kurt Warner, all on authentics. And then secondary hits, Jim Plunkett, Jason Taylor, and Chad Johnson. Those are the practice squad headliners. Practice squad, 18 headliners, 30 boxes. Let's dig in. Let's dive in.
Something's going on with Shopify again.
Well, we did sell out, so I'm sure it's probably just taking a second to
what did we sell out? The
refresh.
practice squad?
Sold out that practice squad single.
Okay. I think I only have 1 of the orders that I could see because it's not refreshing here. Like for some reason, it's like I could get back to the order page that I was at, but then when I go to like click on the orders, nothing's coming up. Okay. Why is this doing this?
Duplicate the tab.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go down on that. And we're just gonna bring it all back up. I'll even close that up We're just gonna open up a new window.
There we go.
Now it's just spinning. I don't know if this is our internet or what's going on. I mean, we're
unfortunate.
getting stuff coming in over here.
Yeah.
I can load everything else. It's got to be something on Shopify's end.
Okay.
Well, today's been fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Hi, I ordered the large technical difficulties, please.
Yeah, right. What did we close out? We closed out the practice.
Close out
squad
a
single.
practice squad.
Well, I can't get to it, guys. So we may have to leave that for the noon show, unless I can. I mean, we have about 15 minutes here until Nick and I have to absolutely be off. But let me see. Let me see if I can pull this up.
Yeah, well, so yeah, until we get Shopify back up, we're gonna hold off on that just a second. Obviously, yes, no problem. It's not a problem of whose orders are in. The orders are in. It's just right now Shopify is being slow and not popping up for us at all. And obviously, which case we didn't see who the last order was, so we can't put in all the names just now. So as of right now, Pocket Presents single number 1 is sold out. Try and get it back up and ready as soon as we can, but right now Shopify is just not helping us out. Not helping us out.
We didn't close out another jersey, did we?
Don't believe so.
Okay.
We are still 8 to go there. I think the best route might be if we're gonna keep trying Shopify, see if that works. Otherwise, we'll go ahead and hit our jersey wheel spin.
Yeah, I was gonna say we can do a jersey wheel spin. I just can't send the gift card right now. But what we can do is,
of course, we'll write it down.
Yeah.
We'll make sure that we're all set, all good there. So we did 2 jersey breaks, correct?
yep. So
Okay, so all 16 names are set, ready to roll. Let's go ahead and do that then. So I apologize, folks. Like I said, we're gonna go ahead, unplug and plug it back in. But basically, we did just short of doing that. Like I said, we'll go ahead. We'll clean all the technical difficulties on that side of things. Let me go ahead. We'll go and get the chase wheel spin up and ready to go. And that might be the last thing, unfortunately, that we do here. In that case, let me get you guys over to see.
I'm at that point.
6 times around, we'll determine our winner for the chase wheel spin on the day. Right now, Ryan McCall is on the top, and we'll see if he can maintain said spot. Unfortunately, no, it'll be John Sutter. John Sutter, you were going to go home with some UA cash. John, if you were in the chat right now, go ahead and see if you want to start off in any sort of other number other than 1. That's usually our go-to spot. So close indeed, my friend. John, he's asking for 27. 27 it is. John, good luck. Be the first one to admit, didn't give out the best numbers yesterday. Gave out a solid one. And this is a pretty solid one in my mind. $52 going to John Sutter. So again, John, as of right now, our Shopify is down, but we're writing it down. Oh, let me actually show you. Writing it down on our, good old-fashioned Post-it note.
Yeah.
We'll be right here. It'll be up in front of everybody. So yes, $52. Yeah, it's going your way, my friend. As always, if it doesn't go right away, you should always check your inbox later on. Like I said, unfortunately, as of right now, probably not gonna be the case. But that'll be okay. So
I got nothing.
I know it's tough. I know. Alrighty, folks. So again, very unfortunate with that ending towards the end. That Shopify just wanted to just peter out and not work. As it's right at the beginning of the work week, our Shopify wants to poop out on us. It is what it is. I apologize. So for the people that are waiting for practice squad number 1, that will happen as soon as we're up and ready to go in the 12 o'clock hour. That will be essentially, like I said, I don't know necessarily if it will be a pre-fill, but it will be broken in the following show. So until then, again, we apologize. We're pushing everything forward. Going to make sure that all everything's all cleaned up and ready to roll. Mike, anything? Final questions, thoughts, comments, concerns?
Nope.
Alrighty.
Shopify's back up. Well,
Hey!
wait. Let's see if it works.
Let's
see if
actually
it
wait
works.
for it to work.
Yeah.
So that's the case.
If it
Okay.
is the case, then we can maybe get that
Well,
one last.
I think we
break.
can do the practice squad. I think we have 10 minutes. I think we have enough time.
It has a different.
We have way more
format
than
on
enough
here,
time.
But okay.
So as long as we're
Yep, we are in. Give me 1 second to get that loaded. Thank
you heard it
goodness.
here first, folks. Let's go ahead and do that
Alright.
then. All right.
Let me.
Glad we always do a nice little hey. Anything else on that one? So good stuff, guys. We're gonna just go ahead and get that done. So
Sheet. This is in the diamonds.
pocket presence. Let's not misspell presence. Practice squad number 1. This is a single, so please drop me one number. Awesome. Dropping the number for the practice squad. Chacom says wheel. So wheel it is.
Am I on the right? That's practice squad single.
Yep.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna have to go in here for a second.
Sure thing.
Get us all of our names because I think with this close down, I might have missed a few. Let's open it in a new tab. Oh my goodness. Okay.
So in the meantime, we'll hit the wheel. It's a fresh wheel out of 30.
Wait. Oh yeah, there it is. I was like, wait, I don't know if it sold out. No, it did. Let me get these numbers in here though.
Wheelie dealy. Number 16 will be our first one. So let me go ahead. Get that off on the ticker. Awesome.
Oh, hold on. Am I in the wrong? Oh, I was in the wrong. Never mind. That's what it is. Okay. I had everything.
There we have it. So 16 coming off. I'll go ahead and grab it.
Holy moly. All right. Now we're good. Was that the only thing we were close on?
Sorry?
I think that was the only.
No, there's two.
No,
more
actually-
in the diamond as well.
Yeah.
But at this rate, that might be better set for.
Yeah, I understand that. Yeah, because we got about 5 more minutes. 1 to go in those diamonds now. 1 to go.
Yeah, that might be a pre-fill for 12 o'clock.
But here we have it, folks. Number 16 per the wheel.
Where's my practice squad in here? Of course, there's no more practice squad. Okay. 1 second again. We're gonna make it, guys.
We got it. Don't worry.
Don't worry. There's 20. That was 22. This. Paste. Green. Oh, you got me.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Okay, I got the bottom.
Mm-hmm. There we go. 1 left in that diamond. Like I said, unfortunately,
Okay.
with 11:45 being our hard out, probably not going to get to it. But that's okay. These names are all good.
There we go.
Awesome. Awesome.
Yep.
Awesome. I know it's been a day, so I feel you on that one, my guy.
Here we go.
You're doing solid, doing great, keeping us above water here. That's all we can ask for.
We will survive.
There we have it. So Chris Ripka, you have the NFC North. NFC South belongs to Michael Convey. Stephen Plecky, you have the NFC East. John Sutter, the NFC West. Into the AFC now. Ty Percival, you have the AFC North. John Gomez, the AFC South. Stephen Plecky back again into the AFC East. And the AFC West belongs to Michael Convey. All good to go, all ready to roll. Fresh box here in the practice squad. Kind of shenanigans are we going to get into in here today? There we go. There we go. What do they always say when you're on the basketball court? You want to end on a good shot. You want to end maybe on a layup or a made three-pointer. Let's end on a headliner. Bang! Jordan Love coming on out of here on the practice squad. That is Chris Ripka in the NFC North going home with Jordan Love right there. God, nice and Grr Packers on the being a Bears fan, but man, oh man, that's a nice signature right there. You got to give it to him.
Oh, I love the speckle on that thing.
Yeah. Yeah, like the nice little glittery trim, glittery touch on it. It's fun. Got a little Beckett start on the back right there. Again, Chris Ripka going home with that bad boy. Nice hit. Nice hit indeed.
Nice.
He follows up as well. He's watching. He knows. He's seeing it there.
Chris,
so there we go.
I'm glad we got to this, Chris.
Exactly
I'm so
right.
glad.
I'm glad Shopify decided, like, hey, let me actually start working so I can get Chris a dub. And sure enough, we got it going. So there we go. Congratulations, Chris. Nice hit and way to be. Like I said, with it up and working again, John Sutter will be getting his gift card soon, so we should be all good there. Everything's good to go, guys. Glad you were here with us. Glad you enjoyed us. Like I said, glad we got through the bumpy road, but we're on the right. We're on the right side of history now. So we're all said and done. Love it, guys. I'll be back next week. You'll be back all throughout the week, correct?
I won't be here tomorrow or Wednesday. Dom will be in my position, so you get Dom and Rip in the morning, but then I will be back Thursday and Friday. Yes.
Love it. Love it. All right, guys. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to head on out of here. Take care, and you see you in about 15, 20 minutes or so for the 12 o'clock hour. Take care, and we'll be back.